Oh shit. Oh shit. And we are live. Alright, we're getting this shit started up.
Hey there, Dave.
What's up, Chivy?
Not too much, buddy.
How you doing? I am live, but it doesn't matter. We're just getting started up. Looks like some of the guys are getting ready. How are you doing today, man?
Not bad. Just doing chores and stuff, you know, typical Sunday stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the stuff I was supposed to do, but I ended up getting too drunk last night and, you know, getting a little crossfaded. Oh boy. Alright, so hopefully we got some exciting games. I'm sure these guys are gonna... Oh, motherfucker.
And this,
Sorry, shit, fixing something here. How you? Everything's good?
yeah, everything's good. Keeping busy, you know.
Yeah, man. So we'll see what's going on. Sick. Okay, so we have ELMO and ready in reality.
Perfect. Come on, you can invite me.
All right, cool. So we are in the Legion Cup finals. I think we might want to give it a minute. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm. I'm gonna get more water. I'll be a minute.
Yeah. All right, let's. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, Chevy's just getting some water. We're just getting queued up here. Do you want to use your camera, Shiv?
Yeah, sure. Or you
All
can
right.
do it if you, since you'll be casting, or sorry, hosting.
Yeah. I'm just getting. If you want to just turn on your Discord one, I can pop you up here. Players are ready. We could. So we're just in the NA. Legion Cup channel. Oh yeah, I see that anyway. I think we're both here, although I don't know who's first. Thought it was... Alright. Where is reality? Alright. Oh, there you go. You got your camera up. Look at you all spiffed out today. The shivster. Hey, I'm gonna get you added
Ready
on
to go
here.
today, yeah.
Hell yeah, let's get it. Giddy up! As Kramer says. Alright, let me capture you. There he is. There's the shipster. Now I just gotta get your stuff tweaked up a little bit here.
Yeah, how's my volumes? We're good?
I think we're alright. Check. Do you want to talk for a second?
Yep. This is winner NA semifinals is King Shivy with Dave Testa. How are we doing?
Yeah.
How are we doing on the volume?
I think we're doing okay. It looks good on the levels anyway, so.
Okay, good. I'll try to keep it up.
And thanks for following Sleuth and Slayer. SC2. Sleuth is gonna be playing. So it should be a little hyperino shiv. Okay, reality invited us in. Hell yeah. Remember? And by popular demand, I'm not going to be playing goopy music because I didn't get anything together, so it didn't make sense. Looks like we're getting ready to go, Shiv.
I'm pumped. Let's do it.
Hell yeah. Okay, they're doing their vetoes. We're good.
Perfect.
You excited for these matches?
Yeah, man. Looks like our first one's going to be a PvP, and you know those recently have been really spicy. The meta's just a slugfest.
It's either a slugfest or like we had some of those games yesterday were pretty wild though. Once we switched up, it was just exciting to see some shift in dynamics to some. Still wrong cryptic logo? Oh shit, Sleuth. Oh fuck, I thought I downloaded the right one. Oh man.
Which logo?
It feels bad, man.
In 2 minutes, it'll get fixed, guys.
Well, I was tweeting it and everything. Look at Testa. You know, we're gonna leave the sound effects on today. Fuck it. Make it a little spicy, you know what I mean?
People were really trying to get those sound effects going yesterday.
Yeah. So you had a long night last night too? Oh shit, my bot's not active.
No, I was watching a little bit of the UFC fight and then I went to bed.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it looks like we have Jaganatha as the first map.
Nice. One of my favorite maps. I like the new maps too.
Oh, hell yeah. Come on, chatbot. Okay. Yeah, the new maps are...
Chatbot.
Just gotta make a Starcraft. Fucking...
And what do we got the,
Look at Benjamin.
we got
There
the
we go.
bracket set up here?
Yeah, I just had the wrong logos for Cryptic Gaming. It is
Okay.
not Cryptic Gaming's logo. It's so fucking funny. It's too late now. I can't do much about it, but it's like the wrong Cryptic
that's
Gaming.
fine. That's all good.
Poor guys.
Imagine Protoss.
What's up, Siler Kappa?
Bear with us, guys. The vetoes are almost done.
Yeah, we are getting there. Hell yeah, Chevy. Thanks for joining me today. Appreciate it.
Oh, I'm happy to, man.
It's been a lot of fun. Yesterday was crazy hype. We had fucking Root Cats raid. That was pretty wild.
Oh yeah, that was huge.
That was insane. The
That was
biggest,
huge. Shout out
biggest hype for Legion Cup.
Root Gaming.
Yeah.
And shout out to Root Cats.
Were you watching, Clem and Cyril earlier today?
I was.
That was wild. Some crazy sick games. Crazy sick.
Terran OP.
Imagine Terran. Oh, man.
Terran OP, bro.
Clem ain't no joke, man. Alright, so we're on to game number 1. I forgot if it's best of fucking... Yeah, 5.
Sure
Okay, somebody didn't accept. Yeah, Lemo. Hello. Party glitch. Reality all the way, baby. Captain Canuck in the house. So all you guys, this is just hilarious. I have the wrong logo for Cryptic Gaming. And we're just trying to see what's going on. We got a little party glitch here. Or somebody's AFK, more or less. Is the long and the short of it. So, yeah. Fuck it, we'll get the sound going. Good to see you guys here. We are on the finals. All the way to the finals, baby. A little sloppier than expected today, but then again, it's on a Dave stream, so we all expect that. Am I right, Chevy?
Yeah, man. It's Sunday fun day.
Hell yeah. Imagine going to the grocery store. That's all I can say. And we are on to game number 1. Okay, good. They did WCS. I'm just gonna adjust this music quick. Stuff.
Let's get right into it. Game number 1. Tessa, you do the honors.
Alright, sure. I believe I fixed my lag issues. We'll see, because the Discord video stuff might be part of it. I wasn't thinking of that. I had some issues earlier today when I was doing a little ladder on stream. Somebody's fucking muffler or something went on their car going by. That was interesting. Right. It's a best of 5. And spawning in the upper right corner of Jagannatha LE, we have Reality from Alpha.
And in the bottom left-hand side, the green Protoss player is Ieliamo from Platinum Heroes. I apologize if I mispronounce your name. Dave, do you know the correct pronunciation?
Ielemo, I think. I think it's called
Ielemo.
Yeah, little rough day.
Chat will help us in 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes from now we're gonna see some stuff. And I do apologize if we have a little bit of laggerino here, because I thought it was all fixed, but... yeah, we got like 20-30 frames a second now. This is bad. Sorry guys, we're having a little technical difficulties. Just when I had it all straightened out, we might have to ditch the video if the chat after, if that's alright. Or I'll figure it out. Don't worry, Shiv.
I'll keep an eye on it too.
Because my frame rate's just going to shit in the game. Alright, so pretty standard opener so far from both. One's just got a 1 gate because the probe's being annoying and it's gonna fuck with the wall. It is still a wall, but Reality's already up with some annoying. Yeah, he just wants to be like a probe aggressive today. So ELMO's actually getting mad because he's losing like half the shields on that pylon, but ain't gonna happen for long.
So annoying.
Just hearing that little zap.
Yeah, Elamo, you know, he's got Got nothing to worry about here. It's just an angry probe.
Yep. And that reality probe was just chilling there for a minute, taking a smoke break. Hello, CPT Mellow in chat. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix this between games and tell the players. I was all set to go, and I don't know what the fuck happened, but I'm assuming it could be the video chat.
Yeah, I'm watching the stream, so if I see it really dip, we'll find out soon. Right, both players, you know, doing very similar builds.
Yeah, we just had Stalker Sentry and Stalker
Yeah,
openers.
the Sentry I like. It's a bit more defensive, obviously.
Yep, so he's going for a faster expand. With all the little harass, it actually kind of fucked up reality a little for, or sorry, ELMO for his units.
Just the timing of it, you mean?
Yeah, everything seems a little janky for both players. But we got the double sentry opener from reality, and the same thing for ELMO, just taking it different times.
Double sentry.
Sleuth says just do a different pronunciation every time. Hey, Hope's in chat.
Just do a different pronunciation every time.
I tried bugging Hope to join us today, but you know, he has to play some other game stuff. Oh my god, look at this lag. The hallucinated Phoenix is just... I am so sorry, chat and players.
No, I'm watching the stream. It's not too bad, man.
It just happened like right now.
Yeah, but so far the stream's been good.
I have no idea why this has been happening. Alright, so what do we got here? Immortal.
Reality going for the blink here.
Yeah. Blink first versus Robo opener.
Just Protoss doing Protoss things, but no player really being super aggressive or cheesing.
Yeah. Both very standard openers.
With a lot of dang Templars, Dave, especially on your stream.
Oh yeah. We had some spicy games.
Comes hallucination. He is gonna see the Twilight Council with the upgrade. This is the Forge. Relatively, he should know this is Blink Stalkers.
And yeah, we have
pretty good defense.
Good defense on both sides, and you know, just gathering their army together. There is a proxy pylon going down from reality on the right side of the map. But yeah, we have more of a defensive macro play from Mr. ELMO.
God. And Mr. ELMO, oh, it looked like he was going towards that proxy location.
Yeah. What's funny, if you look, both of them are sending out those sentries. Oh my god. Yeah, this is going to be a massive blink attack to deny the third. Unfortunately, the Immortals, it's a very Immortal heavy comp. Not a lot of production yet for Gates from either player, but this might get denied because that's a lot of Blink Stalkers and just 2 Immortals. Yeah, sure. Hope wants to join.
The army slowly gets here. Pretty good force fields there, but I don't know. I think reality
he held the
maybe
miss.
Swung around and killed it or canceled it.
So Chevy, you should be excited. We have company next game. Not that I mind being with you. It's always fun. Great guy to cast with. We have Alpha X Hope. I mean Team Liquid Hope joining us.
Yo, Hope. Awesome. Yeah, you guys did a great job yesterday.
Thanks. This is a little janky start because of my lag is bothering the shit out of me. Oh my god.
Ooh, this is
nice little micro of those Immortals. There's not a single Stalker lost, nor a unit from ELMO. That was crazy.
Yep.
Cautious, yet aggressive. And beautiful hold. Whoa, what's going on here?
He's trying to get those shield batteries up ASAP.
But look at all these pylons. He's trying to set up like a whole shield wall, if he can help it, and somewhere to fall back to, it looks like.
Ooh, he can't lose all these Immortals here.
Oh, he got another one to reinforce. He's in a good spot actually. Now with the battery up, I don't think there's a whole lot Reality can do with this. We are going on to... Jesus Christ, what a rough set of casting today. Sorry, folks. Finally, a robo being placed down from Reality and charge being researched from both players.
Yeah, but Reality, you see, he's got his +2 already about to finish shortly, and I think he's gonna keep pumping up the aggression.
Yeah, you know what? In this game, I feel like they're kind of warming up. There wasn't a lot of gateway production, and Reality really had an opportunity to just pump out a ton of stalkers, and he didn't really take advantage of that. He could have dumped some more gates and been a little more aggressive. Oh, but the blink is going right in for the core, going in for the pylons, trying to deny the next immortal, which is going to be huge. There are charge lots going in for the surround on the low side, and an immortal pushing into the main.
Recalls out, beautiful. We'll lose 2 stalkers there, but well done, just being pesky and keeping Iliemo, you know, back at home.
I almost want to call him
What?
A-E-I-L, it's like Elmo. I'm gonna call him Elmo. You know what? He's Elmo now. Ilemo. Limo.
Elimo.
Elimo. Elimo.
Are we just getting like racist with it? I don't know.
I don't.
Racism here.
Yeah, nah. I don't think we're being
it's just
racist.
like a German name.
Yeah. We just don't know how to pronounce it. I don't think we're being racist.
Yeah, chat didn't help at all.
Chat was just like, just call it something different every time. I like that answer, so that's what we're gonna do.
Alright. So, the push is here at Reality's base now. I'm not too sure what he has in terms of defense.
Now, the problem is there's an upgrade favor for Mr. Reality, like +3's on the way. +2's about to pop for ELMO. That's why he's being cautious and waiting. He doesn't want to hit before that +2 pops, and he is going to hit a little before it pops, but he might be okay for a second. It's going to come any second. The army's going to come from the 3rd, though. Now that upgrade advantage is going to show up for a second. Oh my god. What are we doing?
Force fields, but this is a huge concave that Reality got on this fight. Drops a hallucination. He's only lost 2 immortals, so this is still a devastating force here, Testa.
Oh yeah. You know, there's not a lot of units on either side, but there's definitely some better ones. There are warpins now available. Oh man, that Zealot's getting all these kills.
In the southwest.
Yep. The proxy pylon, there's no warp gate, or there's no warp prism, rather, be seen. Damn, this is a wild one. We're going like charge lot Immortal Archon on both sides with a blink opener from Reality. Going old school here. We don't see any disruptors yet. 22 workers killed. This looks like this is going to be a pretty short one. Cut and dry.
Oh, GG. Wow, Reality never got to actually use that +3 upgrade.
Do you mind talking to those guys in there? I'm gonna possibly kill. I'm gonna kill the window for a minute if that's okay. The video.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I don't mean to. Maybe we could leave the video call just because it's. I think that's what was causing it because it was working fine just before. Hang on.
Yeah, we should just drop the video.
Yeah. Could you turn off your camera by chance? Because I think that's. It's like literally in Discord. Apologies, everybody.
How's that?
Oh, I think that might. Let's see. We're gonna get Hope in here. We're getting EL Hope.
Get Hope. Get Hope in here. We need Hope.
All right, let's get him in. I'm gonna invite him. I do apologize for that with the video. I was looking forward to that. I don't know why this is being so. God damn it! What's Hope's name now? TL Hope. I can't invite him into the chat channel.
Okay, I'm back.
He's back. There he is. So, unfortunately, we're not going to do the video. I'm having some lag issues again.
No worries.
It was just going beautifully earlier. I was laddering. I was testing with OBS. Granted, I wasn't streaming yet, but I had OBS open and stuff, and I was getting like 90 frames a second. Now it's down to like It was going down as low as fucking 20s to 30s.
And
Oh
janky.
boy.
Thanks
Who
for
took game
coming.
one?
It was ELMO took the last one.
Elmo.
Alimo, he said.
Elmo killed my
Elmo.
boy.
I love it, Elmo.
Alimo.
Yeah, we're just gonna call him a different name every time we say his name. Hope that's what we decided. Oh shit, I didn't lower
Oh,
the music
God.
volume. Oh well. We'll be okay.
Oh yeah.
How you doing today, Hope?
I'm good, man.
Chat, viewers, players, I am sorry for the many goof-ups today, including I have the wrong logo for Cryptic Gaming still, and I posted the advertisements everywhere.
Oh, Dave.
Yeah, that's what feels Dave, man. So let's see, which ones?
Oh shit, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Death Aura, he is the purple Protoss player from Alpha Black. He is reality.
Chevy, you want to do the honors?
And in the top left-hand side, it's the green Protoss player from Platinum Heroes. It's Alimo.
Alright. I don't know why my computer hates Discord so much, because guess what? We have good frame rate now.
Beauty.
No, it's the Discord camera video chat always lags for me too. It's not just you.
Yeah, it's rigged. So, hey, we got some people in chat here too. How's it going, Dark Omega and Dine Common, Probe Scout Samuel? Alright.
Sneak probe.
Yeah.
Hit in the corner.
Hit in the corner there.
We have Probius
Oh.
James Bond, and
Oh
it is a
my
cannon
God.
rush. No, he's just blocking. He's been annoying.
Faking him out.
He's really faking him out. That's so early of a block that. Oh my God! He forced him to take a forge. All right, we wanted some action. If we got some
I love
PvPs,
this.
this is actually like some clown circus music shit
Reality
going
is
on.
one of my favorite Protoss players. He's
Yeah.
such a meme lord.
Oh yeah.
Reality doing the most right now. Both openers have been super aggressive. Like,
Damn, that cost Mr. Elmo from Platinum Heroes quite a bit of time.
yes, it did.
And
Oh,
the
needs
gas
some later
steal.
finish.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
This is just greasy.
yeah. This reality. He's
Oh
got
my
the
God.
proxy out as well.
He's going for Proxy Stargate. He's going for the Princeton.
Oh my
man.
god.
More or less. I mean, he gas stole on that. Shit, screw the Zealot. I might gas steal on that more instead.
This is what's going on in the Alpha X training camps.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we're,
God.
we're full of memes and scum.
So is Team Legion.
You're
Yeah.
not wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
So, Dave, it is Stargate.
Yep, we called it. It's
Dave's
a
favorite.
proxy. It's my
We're going
favorite
to
just because
Princeton,
it.
boys.
Yeah, Reality wants that dub. And I think it's going to be scouted. Actually, he psyched him out pretty well with the pylon count.
Oh my god, he's going
Relatively.
Robo.
Yeah, this is unfortunate. Like, the batteries are going to finish. He's got one defend, the Stargate, and the pylon. So this is actually going to be very unfortunate for ELMO.
God. The beauty of the assimilator steal is that it's in range of the robo, so he's like, you know, rubbing his hands together right now.
And
as
it's
this
all off
blade
that
ray
one
comes out.
damaged probe. He did it all off the one probe. There was no psych out with a second probe. Oh, dear Lord.
Nerf probes. Blizzard, nerf probes. Let him only make stuff in a radius of the nexus. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
See,
boy.
I
Here it
personally
comes.
like starting the batteries further, you know, to the right, like he's getting them now, but a little to the left of that. Because you just have a direct point of attack immediately. It requires, like, if you can pull it off.
Oh, here come the boys. He knows he's in deep trouble here.
Look at
don't-
Immortal. It's so free.
The thing is, second void right now,
Oh,
that
yeah.
Immortal's gonna be a...
Oh, these workers are gonna die for ire.
No stalkers. No
Oh, the
stalkers. No gate. Yeah, that's GG for
That-
the dirtiest boy of them all.
is how you do it, boys. That is how you do it, right there.
There's a huge build counter.
You break their brain, and you break their spirits. Next.
Should have checked there. Elimo.
Alright, so that was a spicy game number 2. Holy shit. The pace just totally changed. And in chat, RoboBear says, I sprayed a mosquito with mosquito repellent. Now he'll be just like me. He'll have no friends. I can feel that one. Feels bad, man. Alright, so yeah. While we're going here, we're going to show off the incorrect logo again for poor Mr. Sleuth and poor Cryptic with the wrong fucking Cryptic. Imagine,
It's
Dave.
the other Cryptic, Dave.
Yeah.
I don't want to play this matchup. I'm not ready. Here we go.
Alright. Protoss versus Protoss.
It's been spicy so far.
Yeah, this is some good shit.
Keep an eye on the probe.
The one that went out at 15 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, one thing that's bugged me for all the time I've been casting and playing, and anytime I'm doing replays or anything, I always get this fucking square in the middle of my screen when the game starts. Or no, in the middle of the Nexus or Hatchery or whatever. It's right there right now, and then it disappears. Mind if I do the honors on this one?
Part.
Oh.
Spawning in the upper left corner from Alpha Black, we have Reality with his cheeky plays. Oh.
And in the bottom right-hand side is the red Protoss player, Elimo from Platinum Heroes.
Alright. And Sleuth is just catching up in chat like... Like, god damn it, Dave. God damn it, Dave. You had one job. Make the graphics and... Yeah, I think they sent me the picture. Oops. Alright, so we got just a little Scouterino so far.
Touch tips in the middle, boom, and they keep going.
Head smash each other. There we go. They're going on now. You're still vote. We should give Overlords miniguns.
Yeah, exactly. Even if it's for like aesthetics, for when they're
Doesn't do
crossing.
damage, it just slows units. Always here becomes.
Okay. Let's see what happens now.
He's trying to do
Oh, he's
it.
taking both gases.
Oh, super safe this time.
He's like, nah, you're not getting me. And he even was like right and ready for that probe. Because as we saw in game 1, he did the same kind of shenanigans with the, you know, trying to force a misplaced gateway.
Yeah. So annoying.
Blarg, our logo. I am so sorry, Cryptic Gaming. I did get your logo.
Just failed you.
I'm aware. I just forgot. I was a little hungover this morning and got up late and went to bed late.
It's all late.
And I did screw it up originally on the ads. I don't know. I just forgot. I was correct. Oh my god! Look at the spray. The spray. Shit. I did turn off anti-aliasing today too, unfortunately, but figured it because we are having enough issues that I was like, we got to make sure this is running a little smoother today. All right.
She's win now. He's gonna go back to. Okay. I mean, they're two stalkers, so.
Oh yeah, he's just going to block him out for a minute, but it's kind of inconsequential at this point in time. You should just cancel it. Usually that's a play. He did cancel it. Oh, I love it. Okay, we got a robo behind the mineral line. The dots were for the cheese, not the logo we see in chat.
Damn, sold yourself out.
See, okay. Smartly checking for proxies.
Or is he being sneaky?
And this is the map that everybody has to remember to check those little mineral outcrops. blocking the fourth base that you can take with the rich gas. And it looks like he's scouting it. Yeah, he's scouting it. It's another choice proxy location for PvP.
Tal'Darim skins look nice as hell.
Oh, yeah. Got a nice little hallucination. Going in to get some vision, see what kind of tech shenanigans we got. And
I realize they're twinning.
so we are 1-1.
Yeah, you can tell both players are just playing super defensive right now.
The tickle beam. Okay, Reality's going for a warp prism this time.
Yeah.
But like that pylon, so that's gonna, you know, scout a drop. Should scout a drop anyway, depending on how it goes. Okay, we're going for a double immortal
drop.
Yeah.
I like this. I like this. There's no blink stalkers, you know what I mean? He's got more sentries than stalkers right now. He would have to like be not looking at his warp prism to lose it.
Wait, the observer didn't see the warp prism.
Nope, saw the hallucination. So, I like how we're going to Immortal Archon Charge Lot land this series. We've had a little bit of that in the opener, and usually we're going to see that with the double Immortal drop. Does this get canceled? Okay, he canceled it just in the nick of time.
So annoying.
Yes, and he's going to drop it again, and it's going to cost him another 100 minerals.
It's going to get gone again.
That now cost him 200 minerals.
Oh my god.
And actually, that cost him a whole Nexus in minerals and time. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he lost 300.
He throws the sentry too.
Yep, that's.
He's
this is
losing to
looking.
a warp prism. You have one of those. Make one.
Well, here's the thing: is he doesn't want to get too overextended on.
Oh no!
Oh, he's not watching it.
Oh my god! He just lost the warp prism with 2 immortals. What weird?
I said that was the only way he could lose it.
Dave, where's some sad trombone music?
I know, right? Wow, 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 wow.
Got a little too headstrong there.
Somebody pull up MS Paint and draw a big sad face.
Yeah, big sad in chat for the warp prism with 2 immortals. See, again, it's Immortal Archon Charge Lot. And it's, you know, the OG build of the double immortal drop opener with it. And it's a later third, but, you know, something like...
Ground 1 and Charge are finishing at almost the exact same time.
Yeah.
And Alamo is just throwing down 5 more warp gates.
Yeah, so...
I think Reality kind of...
I don't think he should be doing this.
Force.
Yeah, I don't think he should be pushing like this.
Like his immortals were the big guns.
No.
His zealots are lagging behind. Yes.
He was going for a timing attack mostly, but it's not gonna do too well.
There's no shield battery, but...
Oh, that's a lot of charge lots though.
No, with 3 Archons, this is gonna be fine.
Yep, and the thing is the army
split up.
split
In the
up.
warp prism, yeah.
ELMO's army split up. There's no shield battery. And there's nothing to really tank for the zealots yet.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Force field right behind the immortal. It's caught. Warp in trying to do it. Yeah.
After everything dies.
Of course.
Yeah, those gates, they're
He
quite...
just gets to run this down. Except for the shield battery, which can just get nuked immediately. But, yeah. I don't think he has energy for battery overcharge, though, as everything's just dying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This looks like it's a rough game number 2 for ELMO.
Oh my god. 26 probes.
Now the battery overcharge is there, a little late. This is looking kind of unfortunate.
I don't think he can hold.
Yeah, this is
There's just 3 Archons, even though one has like 14 shields. You know.
Those zealots.
Run into the base. There we go. GG. Oh my god. Disgusting.
Dear Lord. So we are going to be moving on to game number 4. Reality took game number 3. Man.
Spray was an accident.
Sure.
Zenadackle in chat from Alpha's just like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Not like this. We're back to the boomer builds.
The boomer builds. I don't want this.
Hope, are you ready?
No, I don't want this.
Easy dubs for Hope. Kappa. Well, I mean, you are
I
Zerg,
get
so...
slapped upside the head, man.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, I'm like, oof.
Oh my god. What is this giant wanted me to play for him yesterday? Now I get to play for the Platinum Heroes guy.
Yeah, let's see if anybody spills water on their keyboard today.
I'm here. I might. I haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
I might bring a cat.
Huh. You guys want to do the honors? I hope you want to start.
Well, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Lightshade, he is the purple Protoss from Alpha Black. He is reality.
And in the top left-hand side, it is the green Protoss player representing Platinum Heroes. It's Elimo.
Well, let's see what shenanigans we got this game.
I found it. I found the shenanigans.
Yep, we have a pylon near the gas, so I'm presuming this could be a cannon rush, or it could just be a psych out. It's more than likely going to be a cannon rush.
Dagger.
Yep, it's a
No,
cannon
man, you
rush.
just gotta drive it in. Just keep going.
Just keep pushing it in there.
So, these guys aren't fucking around, except for they're completely
No,
fucking
clearly
around.
not.
They're good friends? Is that what you said?
No, they're not pulling any punches is what I heard, I think.
Oh.
I'm reading the chat on this. Clearly, the Prism 2 Immortals was just a donation. And here is the
Oh my god.
filthy cannon rush from reality. Really wanting
Yay!
this, really wanting this prize money.
Woo!
Oh no.
We're getting every kind of spice this series. I think after game one,
Oh, look, the
reality was
second one's here now.
Yep.
I heard this is what good Protosses do to each other.
Well, Probe Scout
It's a
Scamio's
sign
got to
of
be happy.
respect.
And look at that, he's trapped one of the probes in there, just barely doing any
He's
damage to
probe.
it.
He's stuck.
I mean, he kills
Oh,
one.
no.
He might get this one.
That's actually
Does he
really
wall?
good.
Does he wall? Does he wall? No. Okay. It's actually
just
not
one
too
cannon.
bad. Oh, but now he's defensively dropped a pylon to block
Yeah.
reality
I
from
mean, the
getting
photon
back in.
cannon's gonna finish. It's gonna kill this probe. It's gonna kill that probe. Then I can just kill this pylon. Yeah.
The beauty part is, though,
Oh.
see that
Well,
defensive
I mean,
pylon actually helps quite a bit because it prevents reality
He's
from getting in
bringing
as
a friend.
fast. Yeah, he's bringing a third probe,
God.
but there's a counter cannon. Are we going back to Wings of Liberty here, boys?
You gotta out cannon rush the cannon rush, Dave. Don't you know this?
I mean, and me of all people, I mean, I was on Loco for something
I
like
know.
this.
You should know this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man. He can't even get up the ramp. He has to go down.
Yeah, see, that pylon made the whole difference to wall off a bit. We do have a cyber core going down. So realistically... Okay, now we're going to see the Chads coming soon. If we can get a gateway
Oh
from...
my god.
The gateway's just finishing, but the cyber core's done for ELMO, so... This is looking kind of rough for reality, this game now. Because you know, yeah, there's the Stargate immediately starting. I want to see ELMO stay in this, because, let's be honest here, these guys are playing really spicy. I'm pretty sure this is going to be... Even with another game, it's not going to be that long of a series.
It's not last night again where the TVT went for like 2 straight hours.
Oh my god, those were some great games, though,
They were
honestly.
great.
I mean, we didn't have any, like, other stuff, but I would have liked to see in a PvZ, honestly. But,
Let's
If
see
only.
Stargate.
yeah.
This is cocky.
Yeah, this is
Oh yeah.
not going to work out too well for him, is what it is, because, wait, there's no shield batteries being dropped from, ELMO. Oh, there is one now. He should have dropped one just a smidge before, because, yeah, there's a photon cannon. I mean, the good news is he's already got his void ray production going, and he can actually depower Photon. Okay, no, he's going right in for the meat and potatoes of all this.
The probe.
Oh no, the shield battery just finishes. And the next he's gonna lose.
Oh my god, yes.
Don't lose the void. What is he doing?
He's trying.
No. Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, you want to go back. He needs a retreat.
Buddy, what's going on?
Yeah, that went from being in a great spot
no.
to a not so great spot really fast.
Yo, that's the probe from game 2.
And there's no... Oh my god. What is he doing?
He's attempting, and this man's just cheesing like a mad lad.
I think he just is like...
Oh boy.
Okay, there are 2 void rays. There's a hell of a lot of shield batteries, but... Oh my god. You know, I wouldn't have hated to see a photon cannon go down with this.
This probe just refuses to die.
+1 air upgrade's almost done here, guys.
Oh yeah, that's actually
My
gonna
god,
be huge.
reality. Why are you like this?
Oh, void ray.
Oh my god.
That is huge for ELMO. Yeah, reality really needed to go back. He didn't need to. This is very balls of steel right here.
There's the second Stargate, guys.
Down.
He's doubling down on his mistake, and now he's gonna make it a worse mistake and might just win.
To be honest, yeah, double Stargate versus double Stargate. Smart move. You're gonna see the Phoenix switch if not.
Pylons, what are you doing?
Yeah, this was a very ballsy move, to say the least. Chat is starting to pick up here because they know this was probably not the biggest brain move, unfortunately, for reality this time. It was a good start. But he should have taken... Oh, it loses a void ray.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. There's also battery overcharge. Does he get another? Oh my god.
Yeah, the DPS is just
the
too much.
+1 air weapons, guys. It's the +1 air weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that +1 is actually helping him quite a bit. And there's yet another probe in the corner.
You fail the cannon rush, you have to quadruple down.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Alimo's actually falling behind now because Reality's got his expansion up.
Now, everybody knows I like my filthy, disgusting players.
This is a bit too filthy and disgusting for you.
Oh, no, but I just think the,
Oh no.
I think it's an overcommitment, but at the same time...
That DPS is stupid.
Wait, yeah, it's out DPSing the shield bats!
Oh, yeah, it's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Oh no, Reality's gonna flex and
He
just
has a
bust in there
base!
soon.
He's actually in a better spot, he's got a natural.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh man, this is just rough for ELMO. I'm hoping he somehow miraculously holds, but this is kind of... Are we watching Higher League me? Because it doesn't look much different.
Are these what your games look like?
I mean...
Man, can I have these games? Oh my god, even with overcharge, it doesn't
The
matter.
DPS is just too high. It looks like Reality is going to take the series. Good luck in the finals.
Wow.
My boy,
Honorable.
jeez.
That was very...
Honorable.
That was actually pretty honorable of Mr. ELMO. ELMO, great job.
Reality, you dirty boy. Good job. The fifth.
So...
Too dirty for me.
All right, so it looks like Reality is moving on to the finals. We are going to go on to the next series. We are going to go on to the Cryptic Gaming. I'm going to pull the logo up again just for memes because I'm such a dumbass. Sleuth from the other Cryptic Gaming that's represented here. And we need to go get those guys. Where are the players? Let us find them in the Legion Cup Discord. Old Man Slum and Suit. Oh.
They aren't there.
Oh, actually,
Guys are up.
You invite me.
All right. We are on to the next series. I'm trying to get these guys in. Reality is moving forward. And sorry for the music skipping. Trying to get the boys.
We found Old Man Slum.
Old Man Slum and Sleuth. Well, I'll be. There they are. Getting you guys in.
My God, we get to see a GM Zerg player. What a day.
Oh, I thought
There we
they
go.
kind of died out.
Oh my God, it's a ZVZ.
Oh.
I'm in heaven.
Wait, did we just hear? Wait, we got exactly what I was saying. I'm like, wouldn't it be nice to have a PVZ? Finally.
Oh my God, yes.
When is the last time we've seen this in any tournament? In a minute. We are going to see a PVZ finals?
Yeah.
That is some goddamn hype, boys.
Oh my God.
And with the Three Stooges here in casting.
The Three Stooges.
I mean, you got like 2 Zergs and a Protoss and like the Zelnaga over here, me. You know?
2 Zergs and a Protoss and a Zelnaga. Damn, these 2 things at once.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm more, you know, we gotta get that Terra in there because I'm that dirty random race pretty soon, I think.
Oh boy.
But I race reveal. I don't believe in that bullshit.
It's okay, Dave. We'll keep 12 pulling you, I promise.
And Giant is in chat.
Of course, he had to see if I spilled more water.
Giant, so far, knock on wood, there has been no keyboard injuries. I hope Daniello's keyboard's alright, speaking of which. Do Central. Yeah, there we go.
They know to make it on Gameheart. No, do not put me in, coach.
You have been chosen.
Oh my God.
There we go. We got it. We got some ZBZ, boys and girls. And we got the predictions started. Whoever's doing this, thank you so much for starting the predictions.
You're welcome.
We are in the fight. That was you, Chevy. Thank you so much, man.
He's been popping them all day.
Yeah,
yesterday
dude.
too.
Yeah, you were doing fucking great on that. Yeah, I gotta start going through my my mod list and removing some folks, because there's some people that actually, and it's not like I expect anything, but sometimes I'm like, what's the point of you guys even being mods if you're not mods? But you guys are doing.
Look at these
Like,
mods.
Shivy's
So
casting,
modding,
and I hope you do stuff too. I got like you guys. I got Smoke, and I got the man formerly known as Darth Fellow, Dark Omega. I get a lot of people actually that help, but then it's just, you know, people don't always have time.
You know, like Chef Mice.
I'm the guy in chat with the chat sounds. I decided to enable chat sounds for the finals. This could be disastrous.
Imagine Zerg.
Oh my
But
God.
I think it'll be fun. Unfortunately for you guys, you can't hear it, but it's gonna give me a heart attack at times.
Yes. The mute button is a powerful
So who's doing
tool.
the honors this one?
I'll do it.
I'll do the first one.
Go ahead. Dave, you want the second?
I'll do the second game. How's that sound? You guys got...
All right. In the top right-hand side, it is the purple Zerg player, Old Man Slum.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Jaganatha, he is the orange Zerg from Cryptic. He is Sleuth.
All right. Let's see what we got in this series. This is some good shit today. We get some
I get to watch a
PvP,
ZVZ.
some ZBZ, and we get a PVZ finals.
When are our
Good
finals,
lord.
by the way?
I don't know. Are we just doing them today?
Okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
I think the last one, didn't they wrap up the last one, Chevy? You and Renegade with the AU?
Yeah, we did, yeah.
So I think we're probably just gonna wrap it all up today.
My God, they're after my own heart. They both took hatch first.
And we may have a surprise crowd caster at the end, guys. Take a guess.
Surprise who now?
We may have somebody surprise us for the finals.
Is it Benja?
Yeah, look at Benja.
How'd I know? How did I know?
God, we had a lot of fun last night. I was fucking shot.
God.
You know, Hope. You were there.
Bruh.
Little crossfade action. All right, so we got a gentleman's agreement this game.
Yep.
Nothing too cheeky.
Aren't you, Dave?
How's it going,
so, I mean, what's the point of 12 pooling?
I love this guy's name, Silo Sibin. We got some mushrooms in. Some mushrooms in chat. All right, so nothing too exciting going on just yet.
Honorable. No rush, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
No rush, 10 minutes. Truly, truly gentlemen and scholars.
We're going back to Brood War.
This is how Zerg compete. They
I mean,
flex
hey,
their
man.
macro.
This man's got the classic everything, it seems.
Yes.
We might as well go back to Brood War. Oh, wait a minute.
All right, so everything's like spot the hell on, just like a marginal lead for Old Man Slum. No, he's going for a third. Wow.
It's gonna be 3 base Roach.
Yeah, this is
Probably
fucking.
It's gonna. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're both gonna do it.
This is
Both again, a little bit behind. Not much,
Yeah.
but just a little.
This is interesting.
Oh, boo. Bane Nest. Defensive Banes?
He also just lost the drone there.
It's a little rough. The lings get cleaned up. Okay, so we're gonna have
Yes, double bane. One of them puts down an Evo with it.
ZBZ. Let's get it.
You call us mean. Look at this. They're so kind to each other. They're just gonna hit a really mean, nasty timing attack soon, and then they can be mean.
Yeah. Bugs versus bugs. Get Blarg in there for casting, please. Thanks. We can.
Blarg.
Well, let's see here. Drain Franzi's asking about Blarg. Mr.
boy.
Blarg.
Another drone.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh.
Just narrowly sneaking by. Getting a couple lings in, getting some vision. I like this. From Old Man Slum. Huh.
It's gonna be. It looks like roaches from Sleuth as opposed to oh, it's melee one. Yeah, it's gonna be melee Ling Bane against roaches. Now the +1 melee lings are gonna be able to just rip through the roaches, especially with speed. If the roaches do not have if they do not have their own speed. Even if they do, if roaches don't have +1 armor or carapace, armor or missiles, they're not gonna be able to do very much.
Yeah, it could be a bit of a problem. We do have, that melee is... I like melee and ZBZ.
Oh boy.
Personally.
Ooh.
Oof. Another Bane goes down.
Good micro.
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Slum.
Oh wow, actually, that's really good from
Yes.
Sleuth. I mean, he's trying here. Yeah, he's gonna lose all the drones though.
Oh no, the Queen. Okay, the Queen just makes it. He does keep 2 drones. I mean...
Well, it's better than 7.
Yeah. That optimism. Gotta keep the
exactly.
optimism here. And thank you for the follows, guys, again. Looks like
Fire got thrown.
thanks to yesterday and everything else, I had to raise my follower goal this month to 666 for memes.
Oh,
Figure-
Dave.
I'll have to play some metal on stream. Like, literally, I'm gonna have to break out my guitar and start seeing if I can remember how to shred. Which I definitely
You
can't.
should. You should, bro.
These guys are stream sniping and copying each
Mello,
other.
you are a
yes,
fun
of
guy
course.
with a 2-minute delay.
Yeah, I mean, hey, man. Clearly copying each other. Oh, good Baneling hits.
They're literally sitting in Discord with each other.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 3 base memes. You want to do 3 base memes as well? Awesome, good time.
Oh,
We're gonna give
man.
them a show where we run lings back and forth and maybe throw spires late enough to throw them off that we're not exactly on the same wavelength.
This is insane. They're doing absolutely everything the same. Oh, man,
Yeah.
Slum's being extra aggressive.
Well, no, one of them's going for melee, the other one's going for missiles.
Yeah, this is going to be wild. With spires. Like, come on.
Yeah,
This is a ZBZ.
Yeah, they're both gonna drone to 58, and they're gonna keep running lings at each other. Nice Baneling hit takes out another chunk of Zerglings. Okay, that's not very good, but
Yeah, those drones are damaged. Well, those two are going to go down.
Good. That's the entire third base gonna go down.
Oh my god.
That is rough.
I mean,
Dude,
yeah.
the micro is really good. He's making sure the banelings really don't connect. I think only one big one went off there like a minute ago.
We got roaches, but 10 mutalisks.
Oh,
They're about to pop very shortly.
yeah.
Let's
Roach
do
speed.
melee
Roach
so
speed's
far.
not gonna help very much here.
Oh no.
Oh no. Corruptors.
Oh, wait.
We're gonna answer the mutas with corruptors because why not? Traditionally, that is the answer, but they're just doing it.
Oh,
like
look at the
this is
changeling
kinda
block.
funny.
The changeling block, even. That
Oh
was
my
wild.
God. Oh, here come the mutas, gonna pick up the overlords as the roach is just gonna sit here. One queen sitting there trying to defend. There's a spore coming down as well.
And some corruptors are going to pop. Not a lot, but better than a sharp stick. Oh,
And the queen dies.
yeah, this
And
is
now
looking...
the overlords are gonna die. Massive supply block. Some corruptors come in, but 3 corruptors against, 12 mutas. Not very good.
Yeah, that's a little unfortunate.
Look, another queen. It's gonna do literally nothing. As the
Oh,
spore
dear
crawler
Lord.
gets targeted, another corruptor joins the party, and 4 corruptors, 5 corruptors now. Still not gonna do that much against this many mutalisks. Yeah, GG's called, and Slum is gonna take the first game.
That was such a painful supply block.
Good lord. That was a
That
spicy
wasn't
one.
honorable at all.
That was just, like,
Old man Slum just kept poking a
greasy.
dagger in the third.
Poking the bear. We are moving on. Yeah, exactly. Hope saying it to him. You guys sitting in Discord playing this, stream sharing,
Yeah, they're screen share.
Yeah, man, they're both... Dude, they got 3 monitors. One of them's for the stream, one of them's for the game, and one of them's for Discord.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, we have another party glitch, it looks like. And it's Mr. Slum.
Am I drinking water or something?
I love the
There we go.
names, too, of all the players in this so far. But, like, Sleuth and Old Man Slum, like...
Oh, get
Great
me out.
stuff.
I don't want this.
Yeah, these guys know how to scout 15 hatch, so I don't want this either.
Dave would probably do better than I would, because he would just cheese them.
Oh, yeah. I would do the 5 drone pull, 12 pull pool, where I literally just take all the 4 gases, and then I build a spore for the Overlord.
Oh my god.
That is the worst thing you could do, but it's actually pretty funny.
I got like one build that might work against these guys.
Roach Corruptor's legit, Drain Friendy's saying.
Indeed it is.
It was just the timing was a little unfortunate for him, from all that +1.
Well, you know,
Yeah,
when you're at
rest.
71 supply and you're blocked like a mad lad, I mean... 5 Corruptors doesn't really do much.
Yeah, the sad thing is he couldn't keep any of those drones alive, too, so... A, the economy, and B, the inability to make spores really kind of bit him there. You know, it's just unfortunate. You guys mind if I do the honors of this one, or whoever
Go right
of you
ahead.
decides for the second?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, it's not... Sorry. Alright, sorry. Anyway, spawning in the bottom right corner of Death Aura LE, we have Old Man Slum from GDAT.
Chivy.
In the top left-hand side, our red Zerg player from Cryptic at Sleuth.
Guarantee you he's not a Terran.
And you know
Yeah, I was
something?
gonna say.
I actually, you know
Using
something? I
Terran
actually
units.
did fix the logo on one of the things, and I think I used the wrong PSD file when I made the graphic today. Son of a bitch.
Big on
Or yesterday. Yeah.
Oh my god. I love these 47-second hatcheries. They bring me such happiness.
Right?
Best I can do is 48. Damn.
Alright, let's see what we got this game.
I have a feeling these guys are just gonna play the same stuff, you know? Might not get supply blocked as bad, but...
They're just gonna pay
Oh.
attention.
I mean, he switched the side of the spawning pool, but that's about it. They both did.
Yep. Trying to create a little choke in the main in case there's a little Ling Inquisition. And a choke in the right side of the mineral line of sleuths. Little queen gap.
Overlord should have guns.
Yeah, they definitely should have guns.
For that moment right there.
And you know, I'm
As
just
they
thinking.
fly by.
I'm just thinking.
Just give them a pebble or something and throw something at each other.
Yeah, exactly. The last game, I was honestly thinking Jurassic Park music, like Gamer Richie.
Oh my god.
Totally.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Yeah, when you see these overlords. Do 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 do. Once he did that, I could never stop thinking that every time I see overlords just, you know. Finalized
Yes.
prediction, Captain
Oh, Canucks
Canucksing.
back.
Yep.
Yes.
Do that.
Thank you, Chivy. Thank you so much for your help.
No worries, brother.
Any other mods in the house that want to help, please feel free to do so. All right,
Who's
so
up one? Old Man Slum's up one, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
See, now you're thinking about it too.
I am.
I'm humming it in my head, yeah.
You
Yeah,
should put a soundboard thing. You know, your
yeah. I'm
The hammer comes to just copyright. See you. That's a bit of a... I mean, that's a decently timed roach warren, but the other guy is just going for the, what he did last game, which is the Baneling Nest. Slum did take last game with the lovely Mutaploy and the, you know, 8 Overlord snipe it felt.
all right.
It looks like Slum's taking this sort of a, you know, the melee build approach as opposed to Sleuth, who likes to favor the Roach style. Both, you know, very good styles. As it was said earlier, Roach Corruptor, very good. He might look for that again or something different. Right now, though, we do have a small ball of Lings walking over to the third base of Old Man Slum.
Well,
Gonna
this
probably
time
do
Sloop's
nothing.
actually getting those roaches out at a good time, a little
Yeah.
earlier, and he's going to be the aggressor this game. Oh, those
Oh, wait a
bangs.
minute.
Wait, he needs a pull. Okay, he does pull.
Ooh,
Beautiful
yeah, he
pull.
minimizes damage. It's
Not bad.
oh yeah. Wait, here come the queens and the other Lings though.
Yep.
As here come. Oh my god, that's a lot of roaches. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good.
So 7
roach
roaches
push.
now have made their way onto the board as they're going to waddle over to the other side of the map eventually.
With some banelings too, so that's
Yeah.
actually good.
Yeah, Ling Ball is waiting, morphing another Baneling as it happens. Oh, he's going to get
Right.
caught. As long as he protects the Baneling, he's going to be in a good position.
Well, I think it's funny he's
Meanwhile-
morphing it right under the Overlord.
Oh, he doesn't care. Well, now it's been spotted. Here come the roaches. The Inquisition is about to begin. 9 roaches here.
Oh, dear Lord.
5 Banelings. These roaches, you're going to go up here and tank all the Baneling fire as much as
But
they can.
meanwhile,
One Ling
there's-
going in.
There's a counterattack up in the third,
Oh
just a little
my
harass,
God.
which might take it because of all the action going down. There are speedlings. Oh, man.
Oh boy. Looks like Old Man Slum's going to try for a wraparound here. He's going to catch these two roaches out at least, or he's going to try to. He's going to get forced back by the other lings as Sleuth is all right with that. He's going to take his cake and we'll walk home.
Yeah, okay, he clears out the little push on the third, but there's a... Oh, no. The two banelings are chasing... Well, they were chasing down lings. We didn't get to see that, but... we have a very aggressive ling push with +1 just about to pop on a damaged third.
He's going to fight without it, though. That's not very good. Bit unfortunate. Oh, the other side of the army catches that, and, well, melee attacks 1 now finishing here in about 8 seconds, losing a decent amount of lings before that happened, as Slum's going to run the roaches back. Another little ling fight here. Most interesting thing you got now is ZVZ.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm surprised no banelings joined the fray there.
Okay,
they were just
so
sitting, hanging out.
It was slow.
Old Man Slum again with the Spire. This time he did lose the third base, but he's got those double gases saturated.
Ooh, nice surround by Old Man Slum on the links there.
Yep. I mean, mind you, there are some defensive banes split up all over. Oh, no, buddy. Nope, not like this. Okay, good.
Yeah, there we go.
Excellent micro from both players. Big thing is we don't see any anti-air coming out from Mr. Sleuth again.
Sleuth decided to make 15 drones instead of anti-air, which I like. Gotta saturate everything to the max, right? Oh god, no, not all the drones you just made. Oh, nice
the Bane.
Can he get another? Nice. Yeah, he actually minimizes a lot of the damage. I don't think he lost 2 drones, yeah.
Okay, he's building spores. We got the spores dropped. I don't hate this. He's starting to build that spore forest. He's got the queen. Oh no, it's not fully walled. He actually denies his lings to defend, but it's not too much of he's mitigating losses this game.
3 drones.
Yeah, that's not too bad considering he kept this third. He's dropping a 4th, and Old Man Slum's basically forced the 2-base muta this game.
Oh, Fletch, I do want to point out, yeah, that's not the bracket. We're in semifinals, so we have this is our second match, and then we have finals after.
And
the bi-weekly one came up, okay.
Yeah.
You know, how this whole season played out, I just was not expecting, with all the great players we had, to actually get a PVZ in the finals. We just had such monster players, and a lot of teams were... You know, had some upsets. Team Legion, not one of them, because look at Omni.
Get Omni.
And, you know, I'm wondering if Colin will throw his hat in again, but I have a sneaky feeling when Colin gets back in the game, he's probably just going to be ranking up the next time he's playing. If he doesn't injure himself in skateboarding injuries anymore.
Oh my god, 3 spore crawlers all around the 4th base as the mutas, and looks like they're going to try to dive onto the main, or might just dive into the 4th.
There's just spores everywhere.
Yeah, spores and hydralisks are coming down along with the range upgrade for them. I'm sorry, the movement speed off creep upgrade, my bad.
Yeah. So as you know, I mean, I like that centrifugal hooks is being researched for Old Man Slum, but we got Hydra Lurker making its way into the comp.
Yeah, Hydras just rip mutas out of the sky, and I mean, even though they're light, they don't take that much from mutas unless they have like +1 or 2 at least.
And I mean, he does have +1 about the pop, so for air attacks.
He has to fight against the spore crawlers as well as the queens. So, now there's an overlord getting shoved off. Muta's looking for an opening, trying to find one. Baneling speed finishing up here for Old Man Slum, as well as he continues to add on more mutas, getting +2 melee and ground carapace 1. It was just also going to be matched by ground carapace 1 for Sleuth, and +2 missile attacks.
So Old Man Slum's been catching up on economy with all this. And there's
movement on the minimap. He's going to hit here. He's going to hit in the 4th base here as the Hydras and the Spore Crawlers answer. Just positioning right outside of the 3rd right now, so once he draws everything into the main or something of that nature, he can just run into this 4th base with the... That's all Banelings. He's going to run in with the massive Bane ball and try to wipe everything out.
It's going to definitely bust it.
But Sleuth is splitting this so well. He has 6 Roaches to answer, and Roaches will take a decent amount of the Baneling hits to save the drones.
He honestly has a really good defensive posture, but he doesn't want to lose those lurkers.
Oh, the Hydras are just going to rip them out of the air. Melee attacks for 2 for Slum now coming in. Here come the Banelings rolling in to the third base here. They're going to just immediately get destroyed by a lot of things. Oh, wait, can they make it? They're going to make it to the drone line. 9 drones go down. 11, 17 is going to pick
the hatch.
He picked the hatchery and 19 drones.
Because that hatch was a little damaged before, but yeah, that centrifugal hooks play was a good call, especially when you're going against Hydra, too. I mean...
He's making 13 mutas at a time right now. His economy is just great, and he's going on to a 5th base now, getting double gas already before the base even finishes. He's just gonna try to run this over with Mutiling Bane. Cruise Spine's now finishing up, so the Hydras have range. Well, that Hydra's gone. Ground Carapace now finishing up for Sleuth as well, which is gonna help against the the +1 from the Mutilisks.
We got Vipers.
Oh, good. Yay.
Gonna see some parasitic bombs.
Yeah. Missile 2 about to finish up.
All Sleuth needs here is Storm, and he's in good shape. He can.
Yeah, he just needs to get that Storm and, you know, maybe some Archons, Kappa.
There are 26 mutas here. that's a lot of mutas even for me.
Protoss players drooling everywhere.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, I'm like,
can we get the campaign Void Rays to just like get the Shatter Beam that splits onto like 7 units at once?
Oh,
yeah.
Flying right over the Spore Crawlers. He's just gonna jump right on them though. He's gonna go to the back and start picking off as much as he can, bouncing with the Gallade Worms everywhere. Lurker Den's gonna be the first target to go down. Hydra's trying to make their way up. Some of them spawn out of there. He does pick the Lurker Den, as some Banelings are just sitting here with the Hydras, the Overseers in the back, soaking up a little bit of damage. In the meantime, here's another Baneling ball to come say hello to the third base. Muta's now diving onto the 4th here. Lurker's not really doing very much, getting sniped immediately, trying to clear the way for the ground army that's now making its way up here. It's just Lings here. The Banelings are on the other side of the map. They're going to go in now, taken out by some of the Spine Crawlers. There are 2 Lurkers there. Lurker's trying to mitigate as much damage as possible.
Actually,
saves most of the drones.
Yeah.
Losing the Lurkers was the biggest thing, and yeah, with this many Hydras against that many Banes, that's unfortunate.
It is, but the mutas, they're just going to get shredded if they get out of position at all. Adrenal Glands now finishing up as well, so the Lings, along with the Banes, just going to be able to shred the Hydras completely.
Oh, that little poke with those roaches was huge. He got to, like, force him back a little bit for a second, but if he had that whole army there, that would have been very, very rough.
Energy Vipers, here we go. Getting run back. The Bane's connecting on a great majority of the Hydras. Almost all the mutas have been destroyed here, though. Sleuth, what was that, man? Flyer attacks 2 finishing after he
We got Infestor play to come in.
Yes, you got a fungal growth, the mutas. Let's go. Here comes the Roach Hydra army. Roach is in the front line trying to tank here for the Hydras, as a lot of the Banelings do just end up falling. Only 1 left. Not that many Hydras going down. The Muta Ball is here. It's coming to try to flank this Hydra Ball on the other side. He's probably going to swing back once he has enough and try to end this. The Lurker is burrowing another nice Overlord snipe there, as he's going to encroach on the third base here of Slum. He's going to try to flank it. Here we go. Splitting everything up. The Lurkers are burrowed. The Hydras split very well, so they take reduced Gallade damage from the back to the Adrenal Lings and the front. The Banelings coming in, trying to connect on absolutely everything. As the Hydras are cleaning everything up, all the mutas have fallen, and it looks like Sleuth just jumping ahead in supply disastrously.
Sleuth really played this one smart after the last time.
Ends up picking the third base, which now I say that Slum is on a 6th with double gas taken again. As he's now fighting, trying to fight up the ramp. 13 drones did go down. Up 40 supply. The Banelings trying to get some connections. Hydra splitting. What is this? Oh my god. The Hydra split almost works. I mean, he still loses a decent amount of them. Lurkers trying to help out here. A few mutas and some Overseers here trying to clean up.
Oh, what a Madeline. He's going to clean up the rest of this.
Oh my god.
What an absolute really mad lad.
The man just split Hydras like they were Marines.
Marines, yeah.
What was that?
I swore I just saw some Hydra stem. Yeah,
I knew it.
Did you guys see those Hydra stem right there? I mean, come on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Jesus Christ.
Combat shield's making this guy live. Oh my god, he's gonna find the Lings here. I mean, some of the Lings are gonna get on top of the Hydras, doing a decent amount. Mutas from the back are just gonna absolutely wipe out this entire force. But in the meantime, the 6th base from Slum, now the 5th base is going to be taken out here. Overseers now coming along. Only have, I think there's only about one infester on the board. Nope, no infesters.
Yeah,
It's
the
gone.
infestor
It
died. Yeah, it died in that last little
The
inquisition.
hero infester perished.
No, with all these
Oh, that's a
roaches.
massive Hydra Ball. Don't lose control of the Mutas. One queen goes down. Oversaturated base. Is this going to be enough for Sleuth to break through? Yeah, GG is called, and Sleuth takes game number 2.
And I'd like to thank Psilocybin, the Mushroom Man, for the follow. That was fucking wild, guys. Jesus. We've seen it all in these freaking Legion Cup matches. We now see freaking Marine Hydralisks.
Marine Hydralisks. I told you when I started that match, I called it Terran.
Dude, you were right.
He was Terran all along.
He
I
split-
was like, is that an
Imagine
SUV?
Terran
My
and Hydra.
eyes.
So we're moving on to game number 2 of our second series in the semifinals. With
Oh my god.
Sleuth bringing it back with the right logo. I have half a mind to fix that. Maybe we'll have a little surprise in between the, depending on how the outcome of this goes.
Yeah, so 1-1 tie game.
That defense was insane, though. Like all that
was.
walling and
The Spore Forest.
we have the trackpad hero
Yeah.
in chat. E-Legacy has arrived.
Ah, yes. The trackpad hero himself, the man that I cheesed.
The man, the myth, the legend.
They actually asked us, damn.
Oh, buddy.
No. Game 3 here on Romanticide, Dave's favorite map.
Absolutely, Kappa. It is fun to watch, but I just don't
It
enjoy
is.
playing on it. That's why I veto it still. I veto it for
That's even-
PvP.
But you
His
play
favorite map.
play Beckett.
Yeah,
He plays Beckett and vetoes this.
yeah. I veto
Take
every
it away,
match.
Dave.
All right, so we have a 1-1, and let me get the right thing. Spawning in the bottom right corner of Romanticide Ladder Edition, we have Old Man Slum, the purple Zerg.
And in the top left-hand side, the red Zerg player from Team Cryptic, it's Sleuth.
He's
They do have a nice logo. I like it. Maybe
kinda-
I'll join them next.
Hope just goes for the shiniest logo.
It's
Shady.
Promoting midstream, yeah.
Of course.
I mean, meanwhile, King Chivy and I are stuck with the Trojan condom logo.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Giving
Imagine.
girls the wrong intention.
I mean, at least
Oh.
they know we're protected. What?
And play Starcraft.
Oh boy, Lasercat is back. He wants his channel points, Dave.
2
Oh.
channel points, mod.
We'll get you your. Is there a mod in chat? Somebody.
Shivy's right here.
Well,
I
Chivy's.
don't even. What's the command?
He's casting. He's modding. Like poor guy.
What else is he doing? Everything.
What's the command though?
Give, I don't know.
I forgot. That sucks. Smoke's been helping out a shit ton, so I have a sneaky feeling he's busy today. He's been doing a ton of help on everything.
Imagine.
So,
Do 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 do.
dude, there we go. The Jurassic Park thing
Oh, that's
again.
even better.
The Overlord's touching.
Oh, that is the best thing that can ever happen with Overlords.
Yep, the tentacles. High five.
I was just sounds bad. But...
It
Yeah.
does.
I
It
mean,
sounds bad, but it's true.
would you rather the
Octopus
Overlords
all
have
over
it?
the world judging us.
I mean, I'd rather have a tentacle high five than Overlord testicle high five. I mean,
Oh my god.
that would be
There
just
we
a.
go.
And it's broken.
Like, oh, those aren't tentacles.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy. The stuff that just.
Oh, ooh,
It's
wait a
just
minute.
That is.
That's a bit of an earlier third base than we've seen. Both
both
of them
players.
going for it. They are in Discord, it's confirmed.
There's
Yeah.
no screen sharing.
Yeah, man. Okay, so yeah, if you go for the early as hell third, well, I'm gonna go for the early as hell third. Sound good? Sounds great.
I mean, if you think about it, just a standard time third. It's just for ZBZ. It's wild to see.
Yeah, so it's the standard third. If you play it against Terran.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I like to sit on two bases for you know, until about right now. Granted, this is probably why I'm Diamond and not Masters, but you know.
You know, it's because after a certain point, you're not gonna see cheeses every goddamn game, too.
Unless I get you every goddamn game.
I mean, maybe.
No, you macroed against me. You macroed. You macroed. You tried. Metabolic completes at the exact same time for both players as the third snipe, as we always see, is gonna happen. Oh my god. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, early layer coming out for Sleuth behind this as well.
Yep.
Sleuth's just droning up.
And there's a nice little Ling hit squad approaching the third from the right flank from Old Man Slum, but oh, there's some Banes too. This is gonna be a little rough.
Oh, the Banes? Oh yeah, he knows. He knows.
Look at that great decision making right there. He's going to clean up the Banes. He just narrowly saved the Queen. Very
got beat up.
Oh, there's some Banes. Wait, but that's okay. Oh, look at that. That actually was not bad. That almost was bad. That was not bad at all. I mean, Romanticide is a really good defensive map. Let's be honest here.
He's going with the Queen. Unfort. 3 Banelings are morphing in. Looks like we're just going to play Ling Bane. Nice hit, though. Eliminating a decent chunk of the Lings. 3 more Banes morphing in. And well, 2 more Banes. Ooh.
Oh no, not like this. Did you see that? That connect was massive.
22 more for Old Man Slum.
Old Man Slum's lane bang micros.
The drones. Will the drones fall?
Green splits on the drones.
Oh my god. Oh.
Unfortunate player.
Oh, nice hit on all the giant cluster of Lings right there.
Man.
This Old Man Slum just relentless here, but one Baneling can change it all. Let's see what.
But he does. He knows he's got some really good trades, so he's got 7 drones about to pop. You know, getting that damage and droning up behind it is what you gotta do.
Sleuth has nothing now.
Boy, yeah, he's dropping in workers monumentally. He's down about oh my god. Yeah, he's down. He's losing almost all his workers. He's down 30. That's just kind of the nail in the coffin, at least for now. Yeah, GG's called. He knows. He knows it's that.
There's no coming back from that.
That was
all right. We need to give Laser Cat his points back.
Yes.
Oddly, I had some mods here. Let me see. Fuck, I have to go in mod view then on browser, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. What was Darth Fellow's name again? Changed it. Wonder if he's on, or let's see who's on. Macho Mantis is here, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't know how to do that. I owe you channel points.
Dave, give me mod. I can do it.
Oh yeah, I made you VIP before, so we're gonna go /mod. And Alpha X Hope. There you go. Should work.
There we go. And let's see. Laser Cat.
I got them, don't worry. He made his money back.
Okay, you got them, cool.
His imaginary channel points money. I'm glad you're at least enjoying your channel points. It means you guys will be coming back for more. Everybody getting Laser Cat wants to win that next bi-weekly, I can just tell. Man, all these players have just came so far. Seeing a lot of these guys over time. It's pretty incredible. Meanwhile, there's those of us scrubs that are just kind of hanging in Diamond League.
Don't call us that.
I mean, I'll call myself that at least.
No, you can call me that too. It's all right.
Yeah, I mean,
we worked hard to get to diamond.
I mean, well, I'm one.
Really?
I'm 2 games from Diamond 1 again, so finally I'll be back.
Man, I just 12 pulled from Plat 1. You kidding me?
Yeah.
And then I got here and I decided to actually learn.
Oh boy. So after this, I'm gonna request the players will take a 5-minute intermission. Depending on how this goes. Alright, so
Running in the bottom right-hand corner of Lightshade, LE. He is the purple Zerg. He is Old Man Slum from GDAT.
Chevy?
And in the top left-hand side, from Team Cryptic, it is our red Zerg player, Sleuth.
Alright. See what spice we got this time. Again, no 12 pool. No 15 hatch. No 14, 13, 12. Thanks for the following. TSST 1956.
Yeah, Sleuth, our undercover Terran player, down a point. His back's against the wall. If he loses this, he will not be moving on into the finals. Old Man Slum. Kind of the aggressor in every match.
Yeah, he's got a very aggressive style. His Ling Bane micro is definitely
Top
pretty.
tier.
Yeah, that is pretty good shit. I wonder what his ZBT win rate is. And Drain Frenzy, you gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them, but unfortunately you misclicked. That's what feels bad, man. Maybe we can get you your points. Alright. I am just so freaking thrilled to see yet again another change up in matchups today. Like, yesterday was awesome on it. We couldn't ask for a better... That was pretty diverse. Overall, you know. We did have some PvP. We had a pretty good matchup, but we didn't have any ZVZs yesterday and PvZs, so we're now... It's good stuff.
Healthy balance.
Healthy balance from early 3-base Lingbane to Corruptor Roach, Muta Lingbane versus Hydra Lurker. It's all been good.
We gotta see something wild here. Come on, let's see some
Brood
spice.
Lords.
2-base Broodlord. Good lord, that's so horrible. It's like
It is.
You see it too.
It's very horrible.
that's like the time I played Boom on ladder and she went 1-base Ultralisk against me.
Why?
On her Borgalisk account, and I just absolutely destroyed her with a proxy Dark Shrine. Yeah, we were both there. It was a really dumb game. Like, we both were just like laughing about it. She's like, I remember that game. It was so dumb. Like, yep. Alright. Little 4-ling harassing the 3rd base. A little earlier from Mr. Sleuth this time. He wants to get some damage done as early as possible.
Yeah,
Cause
he's gonna get the cancel.
it's just too much damage.
Yeah. Metabolic finishing up for him as well here in a second, so
Yeah.
he can even run down the drone.
You know, even if he doesn't get the cancel in a way that's almost better for Sleuth, because he can kill it.
He's dancing. He's dancing.
Speedlings.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna win that because Metabolic finishes too late for Slum. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, more for Slum though. The one left, Zergling left, and he saves
300
the 3rd.
health. But a swift breeze and a kick in the
Amazing.
nuts will take that hatchery down.
And then nothing
Oh
back.
my. Yeah, he's just running more Lings across right now.
Yeah, you can't blame him. I mean, that's the
Yeah.
play.
Yeah, he's gonna get this. Queen gets canceled.
Oh,
Yep.
he's worse than Deny.
So again, we're gonna see the Baneling Nest finished and the Evolution Chamber coming up right now as he's just gonna try to run the Lings in. A little bit of a supply block for Slum right now. As
Oh,
the
buddy.
3rd base does finish up for Sleuth, and he also throws down his Evo Chamber.
So we got 2-base saturation on the 3-base. A little bit, but there's going to be oh, look at Old Man Slum with the supply block like hell. This is rough.
I think he's
Yes,
just switching
Captain
into
Happa in
two
chat.
base.
He's like ZBZ Pog, basically. Yes, this is...
Nice Bane hit.
Oh, man. Yeah, I really like these matches. Watching this Masters 1 low Grandmasters side of things is, you know, it's just spicy enough. It's not quite...
He picks
Oh,
the
he
drone
picks the
before
drone.
it can morph.
Damn!
On the way. Oh,
Wait, what? Oh, he gets in!
Oh, no.
He gets in! His Slew's gonna
Baneling
fight. Oh, the
up top. He
Baneling.
gets a big chunk of him.
Oh, he's gonna try to kill the scout and he skis the
He
Spire.
spots the Spire, yeah. Spots the Spire, tried to force another Baneling debt, and it did not work. But, you know, the Roaches are out now. 10 more drones being added on for Sleuth, so they can, you know,
What do you
pretty
guys
much tie
think
it up.
about? I think we're gonna see what we saw in game number 2.
Yeah, I
But-
think... Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, losing that queen could be rough. That's gonna go down for sure. Oh, wait,
no,
what?
it's not. The Banes, dude.
Damn!
He's gonna surround the... Oh, my God. Did he even lose a drone there? He
I
didn't
don't
lose a
think he
drone
didn't
there
lose
either.
a single drone. Absolutely sick.
The stars are sensing with him. Everything is on the line now.
Now, what we don't see is spores. And the Spire is down. We still have no spores. So I was hoping to see him go down a minute ago. I mean, it does take some time for mutas to pop. He's getting +1. The mutas haven't started, fortunately. Oh, now they just started, but the spores went
Or
down
5.
first.
They know the exact timings.
Yeah.
A little bit late, but you know, in ZVZ, it's pretty much decent.
And E-Legacy, exactly. Imagine Banelings. Just imagine them.
Oh, missile attack 1 now finishing up. His 7 meters are on the way.
Thank God we don't have bugs that just explode acid. Can you imagine you like go squash an ant or something and it just like melt your foot?
I don't want to squash that ant. It's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Overlord snipe, reminiscent of game number 2.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we see both players' strengths. Old man Slum is definitely a very aggressive, really skilled Ling Bane micro guy, and then at the same time, Sleuth seems to be just god tier Roach Hydra micro. If he can get to that point, and he's defensive. He's like the stats of Zerg in High Masters, Low Grandmasters League.
This poor Overseer. Oh, Pneumatize Carapace also completing for Slum. I mean, it's a good upgrade. I don't really ever get it against Zerg.
Whoa, we
but-
got a Nidus. That was
Oh,
what the play was
no.
gonna be.
he's got a
Interesting.
Arrived.
Oh boy.
I knew they'd change it up somehow, and we are gonna get something.
Yeah, the Mutaflock is coming over, and now that they're on the other side of the map, the second this Nidus finishes, the Roaches are all going to load in. Now, I don't think the Mutas are going to be in time to stop it. They have to get over these Spore Crawlers and through this army of 11 Queens. Nidus Network about to finish up. Baneling Speed also finishing up here in just a few moments. As the Nidus does finish, Roaches and Lings are probably going to load in. No, Lings are going to walk to the front here as the Queen army just,
Holy
denying
shit.
the Mutaflock any vision.
Are we watching Lambo?
I think so.
Oh, big brain. Okay, because there's no, like the map vision is completely. Oh, look at this.
Oh yeah, they know there's an
They
overlord.
know
It's
there's
just
there.
two Lings. They're gonna try to run the entire army. It looks like they almost succeeded. It does split off half of it, and yeah, they just leave it in the end as there's a little bit of a Baneling roll by over here. We'll
Old
call
Man
it.
Slum just has this incredible map vision in this game. This is insane. He's got overlords
Yeah.
everywhere, split up
Oh, boy.
Lings and Banes. Oh man, this connect is gonna be pretty big.
How many? Oh, he doesn't move any of the drones. He loses 14.
14.
Little unfort right there as the Queens are just slaughtering everything named Immutalisk, and the Transfuses are going down like crazy. Queens eventually will end up winning this. They should be fighting with the Spore Crawlers, but it's not that big of a deal.
I mean,
Missile
we have
Attacks 2 now finishing up for Slum, for Sleuth as well.
we have a queen battle that's like.
Oh, Nidus is going over there. It's a fake out. He's gonna unload there and then run them into the third base here as the army of Zerglings is gonna split up that
but this is
direction.
gonna be
The
a
Mute is gonna
huge-
fly down here.
We are gonna see a huge
there we
Bane
go.
bust if not. Nope, it's gonna be a
Slump
speedling
stomped
run.
on the Overlord.
Wait, what? He's pulling drones?
Drones are there.
I think that was a mistake.
My God, massive ling run by here. Oh, the queens all in the flanks. They're trying to get in. Roach is unloading with some queens from the Nidus network here. Oh no, all the queens are going in. Oh, man, but the lings made it into the main base. Oh,
They're like, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
third. Oh my God, another Nidus can pop it up here for Sleuth as the Mutas are gonna fly over. Let's see. Oh, that's too many Mutas. 30 drones going down. Now 32. He's at 20 workers. He brought all his workers.
He built spore. He
Why
was
did
building
you
a
bring
spore
all your
forest.
workers?
Because he was building a spore forest. And fortunately, it was caught a little. I mean, losing that
too
third
early.
and 36 drones, we are now down to 20 drones on Sleuth's
He's
side.
on one base. He's only on one base.
We're Sleuth.
I mean, the main's still here, but it's so
So
ridiculously
he's going
mined out.
He's going to spore rush him.
Oh no. Yeah, the roaches are just gonna
11
the
minutes in
roaches
the
on
game.
move command.
No.
There we go.
The misclicks.
Mute is flying back over. The spore forest is very small. It's not really a forest. It's more of a shrub. Flyer attacks do now finishing up for Old Man, so I'm trying to close this
with
out here.
lurkers. Yeah, poor Sleuth. Honestly, it was a big
Putting up
brain
his
play.
best attempt, but the 36 drones going down was the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, I wish he played a little more defensively this game, like game 2, because his defense is really good. But it was an interesting
I think the nerves are getting to him as well. He knows he's down a game. He's move commanding roaches. I mean, he has ground carapace too, and he's going to snipe almost all of these drones, but it's not going to be enough. The Mutant can just fly over and slaughter them. With +2 against +2, it's just even now. And there are so many Mutas.
The natural.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Lurkers. Lurkers against roaches and queens. There's no overseers here. You're fighting on top of the lurkers, which not the best position. The hydras come in here trying to do something. Do you not realize there are lurkers, man? What's happening?
Oh no, and he lost full
13
energy.
more drones. All the drones have gone down. There's 7 left. They're somewhere. They're hiding.
Yeah,
They're in the Nidus, I bet.
Spore forest.
There are 2 roaches still in the Nidus, yeah. Where are these drones, man? 5 drones? Oh, there's one there. GG's called, and Slum's gonna take it 3-1.
And we are now in the finals. We have a PVZ.
He did not feel very good about that. I can't blame him.
I'm gonna write in chat. We're gonna take a brief break.
Yep.
So we have Old Man Slum versus
My boy. Reality.
Reality. I message Reality too. So everybody in chat, we're gonna take a 5-minute break. Hope and Chevy, some awesome games, huh?
Good night, CVC. And now I get to see my least favorite matchup. Protoss.
I mean, PVZ is a good matchup at times. It could be kind of.
Oh, I love casting it. I hate playing it.
I don't mind on either side, honestly, but I am a cheesy Zerg player. My Protoss is just like, I've been working on I've been focusing too much on 2-base timing attacks lately, so it's been a little bit more successful for me, but on the other end, it's honestly my worst matchup. PVZ. Imagine Protoss
Yes.
being bad against it. It feels diamond, man. That's all I can say.
Feels diamond, man.
Yeah,
Okay, I will
Hey,
be
we're
right back.
getting Benja here.
I'm gonna ask if he's available. He was going to get his vaccine. I am gonna hit Benja up actually and see if he's free. Back.
Those lurkers going to
So,
town.
folks, we're gonna put some stuff on. We're gonna have a brief intermission here. And guys, thanks for casting. I'm gonna be away from my computer for a minute. We're gonna pop some tunes on. And feel free to talk or whatever you want, you know.
I'm gonna go do some stuff as well in the break. I'll be back.
All right. Well, guys, while we're doing this intermission, I'm going to update my screen because we've now made it to the finals of Legion Cup winner NA. Glad to see everybody here. I hope you've been enjoying the games. We have some monster players, and it's been exciting. In 2 weeks, we will have our next Legion Cup bi-weekly, the 5th one. Should be exciting. You know, so far there's been, you know, oh my god, I found the right graphic too. You guys are gonna laugh. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. The right graphic. Oh my god. Shiball. Okay. But we'll be back shortly for the conclusion of this epic 3-month tournament.
Oh, good. We're just in advance.
Yep. I'm just updating this so we have our little finals screen here.
Ah, yes.
So
We get the full map pool.
all right, and I should have. Let's see here. Do I have all these player stuff here? No, I don't on this one. I should use the other graphic. Oh boy. So we got Alpha.
We're just waiting for Shivy, correct?
We got Alpha and GDAT.
Ah, yes. The dragon
The dragon.
versus something.
I really gotta take some time this week to learn some video shit. I'm thinking about, like, believe me, this has been bothering me. I have no animations really on my stream other than like slideshows of pictures, and I've not been drawing for quite some time. Actually, I was supposed to this weekend. Thanks for.
Sorry, I'm back. I'm back.
All right, give me just a moment. We're just trying to get some. While we're waiting here, we're gonna get the finals stuff set up here.
I'm gonna go grab my coffee real quick.
Yeah, you know something? That's not a bad idea to re-coffee. By the way,
I did.
if you guys want to support the tournament, I've not been saying this because this is an ongoing thing. Hang on, I'm gonna post the links. You can donate in Matcherino or Patreon at the same time too. We have our various codes here, and at the same time, Team Legion also could use some support. You could support Legion Cup by buying a Legion Cup. Whoa, what the hell happened to me? Anyway, get it, Chevy? Feels bad, man. Like, quite literally, you can support Legion Cup by buying a Legion Cup at teamlegion.net in the store. But yeah, this should be spicy. We have a PvZ ZVP finals. I'm pretty stoked about it. I don't know about you, buddy.
I'm pretty pumped. These guys are obviously, like, reality is spicy. Brought some pretty devastating builds to the semis, and I want to see his PvZ builds.
Yeah.
Dave, we need you to accept.
Oh, everybody's ready? Well, I guess so much. Rip the final. Hang on, just, can you tell them just a second, please? Rip.
Good.
Brick. I was gonna have the players up and everything, but we don't have just that much time, so we're gonna get right into the finals. I just can't remember how the hell. Unfortunately, this will have to do.
Oh, Dave, apparently it's GD a team, not GDAT. Apparently. I didn't know it either.
Oh, that's what Magneth sent me, I'm pretty sure. So, I'm just casting the blame on Magneth. He's too busy to be here to defend himself.
It's all Magneth's fault.
Look at Magneth. Just look at him. Benja never texted me back, so I don't think Benja will be joining us, at least yet. If you guys would be fine with that, you know. I think we're doing fine anyway.
Yeah, we got it.
We got it. We good. Alright. What the hell is the finals? Hang on, sorry
It's in
guys.
Starcraft.
No, I know. Give me a second, sorry. Okay. Here we go. And we are on to the finals.
Oh no, not like this. There we go.
A TBZ, what? I think not.
There we go, he fixed it.
You know, I gotta say, this was a bad call, judgment call on my part, like usual, to get pretty drunk last night.
And I completely forgot this was happening today, in all honesty.
Yeah, I did for a minute. But then I started laddering earlier to test shit and realized I had all that lag. At least we got some stuff kind of tweaked out. I gotta figure something out for...
Let's see. Who wants to introduce the Zerg?
Sure.
This is a best of 7, I believe, right?
Yep.
In the top right-hand side, we have our purple Zerg player representing GDA team. It's Old Man Slum.
Hope, do you want
And
to do the others?
spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Oxide, the blue Protoss. He is from Alpha Black. He is reality.
Look at Protoss. Just look at them with their shiny blue probes.
So shiny.
I actually like blue. I might actually switch to blue. I usually get mad because in 1v1s you can't, you know,
I do
can't pick
want to
ground.
note the drone actually went out to here just to scout for any low ground proxies or anything like
yeah,
that.
or like even an early probe to deny. Like if you
Yep.
took like a 12 pylon probe just to deny the hatch.
It's a herd of reality.
That's
It was watching.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
watching.
It's like, this man's gonna try to end me.
so we get a PVZ finals.
Best of 7 people.
And
And it's
it
not
begins.
it's the drones. The most scary worker unit in the entire game. The one with the taser.
Oh my god.
Spawning pool going down along with a Nexus and a Cybercore. As the wall continues. Cybercore going in the wall.
Yep.
Don't usually see that much anymore, but
Yeah,
Haven't
it's still
played Ladder in a
it's recessed, so it's fine.
I see.
Second gate in, he's gonna, depending on what wall he does, it's looks like it's probably gonna be a second gate wall. I'm curious to see Reality's game plan this game. I mean, on both sides really.
set the probe AFK in the base just to screw with your opponent's head. That's his play. See?
Yeah, he's just scouting for a third. That's what's going on
Yeah.
there. He wants to get that hatch block on a third. I don't
boy.
think he's going for that. He just wanted to get vision to see what's going on. He sees it's a macro game. He's gonna lose that probe though.
Unfortunate. Oh, Overlord now sitting there. There's an Adept shading.
I like how both players are keeping each other honest. He sacked the probe just to get, you know, some information.
Stargate.
Like, all right, are we going to see some early layer or some nonsense? He saw he pulled off gas. Said the one.
Captain A move in chat. I'm just imagine Protoss.
Exactly.
Man. When Captain A move says that, you know it's a good time.
Yep.
He
Beautiful
endorses
canceled
this
shave.
race.
Apparently. No, Overlord's gonna try to make it into the main base. He's not gonna get shot down. There's a Void Ray coming out right now. It's
And
now
he's
being chronoed.
So he's hiding the Stargate.
Surprise, surprise. Stargate opener in a PVZ.
I love just shoving my Stargate right in front of Zerg now, and then I hide my Twilight.
You might
That's my play. I just shove it right out there. Like,
He's
here's
not
my Stargate.
a nice person, man.
In the wall.
There we go.
Dave puts it in the wall.
Yeah, there we go. So he sees it. Void Ray's out. Third base is about done here. Metabolic finishing up.
Ooh. I'm surprised he didn't preemptively make an Overlord knowing he was going in.
Okay.
Twilight counts just being thrown down now along with
He's
the Oracle on the way.
Yep. I love this play.
What is
He's
he going
go-
for, Dave?
He is probably going to go for a charge lot follow-up.
Oh, that's disgusting.
That's
It's Dave's
exactly,
favorite.
literally, that's what I do. Mine is really bad because it goes, I build a couple Void Rays. I'll change it up a bit. I'll either build one or two to make him think I'm going Stargate. Hide the
Dave,
Twilight,
Get the notebook.
dark Shrine, and then charge lot. So, yeah.
See why it's bad.
So they build, the goal is to force a lot of queens, and then get them to get the Roach printer go burr.
And he goes back into Void Race.
Yeah, then you go, yeah, you got like a counter to a counter to a counter, and then you just charge a lot all in it. You use whatever, you know. It's actually a really
Void Rays all
bad
along.
glass cannon kind of build, but
Got shoved off by the Spore. Layer
Yeah,
coming
hasn't
down.
picked
halfway
anything.
yeah,
down.
this is just the standard. Okay, he's gotten glaives.
Glaives.
So this is,
Glaives and 3 more gateways versus Roaches and an Evo. Yeah, Dave, this is starting to look like your build refined.
yeah, I mean, the glaives are nice. It's not like the old glaives, unfortunately, anymore, but
Oh god. You mean the insta kill?
they're still a good unit.
Okay, there's the Bane Nest. That's gonna really help with this. Got his +1 attack on the way, ranged attack as well. Depending on what the timing of this is, yeah, I think Zerg should have the units he needs for this.
They're both playing a pretty macro
Safe.
gentleman's game, safe and nothing too crazy. This is a interesting
Right.
opener.
It's game 1. Why would
these
you
glaives.
cheat with this many Adepts in game 1?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not that many at all, honestly. Temple Archives got thrown down. It's only about 12, you know. That's a healthy number.
Oh yeah.
Put on pressure to the Zerg. He should be able to hold this off. I mean, he has the 6 queens and a bunch of
scouting the
lings.
4th, and the Oracle
Lasering
is
it.
gonna use the pulsar beam to damage the 4th a little bit. Oh, buddy. That
You're gonna
4th
break
is
it.
killed.
Cancel
Oh no,
goes
it's canceled.
through.
That
It's
was
canceled. It's canceled. Loses 75. Oh, the Adepts just ripping through 2 drones apart. The Queen is going to go down to 5 drones now, and the Spore Crawler is going to fall. Adepts shading into the main here. They're going to be fighting, and there's one Baneling right there. Doesn't do anything as they have the shields up, and the entirety of the Lings just get slaughtered here. Hydra's coming out, not going to be able to do much. The Queens finally pull out of the main base. 2 more Banelings connect on the backside of the Adept ball. And, well, here comes some Hydras and Roaches from the back. He is going to be holding this eventually with some more Roaches coming in. Drones are pulled off the line to try to surround them. And the Adepts eventually do get held, but before that, there were 7 drones lost and 21 Lings.
That was a
Some Hydras
beautiful
and 2
hold
Queens.
from Old Man Slum.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
Oh boy. Well, Slum's now going to go right back on the aggressive Baneling speed and Hydra range with missile attack 1, all finishing up here in the next 10 seconds.
This is
Yeah.
gonna look like a lot of pain and
Beautiful.
suffering for Protoss. There's no shield batteries.
There are there's 4 High Templars, but that's about it right now.
And Storm's halfway complete, so he's literally got nothing to defend that 3rd. And
Unfortunate.
he's got
Yeah, he doesn't even have +1. He's getting Immortals right now, which is they're good against the Roaches, but I don't think it's going to be able to do that much because they won't be out in time. Big warp in right now of Zealots here. Is charge done? No, it is not. It's just Glaives right now. The Depths are all gone. The Archon's in the back morphing. Mass recall from that is brought back the Immortal over the surface immediately. The Immortal is trying to do as much as he can, but it looks like he's just going to fall over. Oh no, he's still shooting Psionic Storm.
Oh man, that was a beautiful hold.
One Archon does fall. Meanwhile, though, over here, 10 drones did go down. 11 drones? What is happening?
The Adepts. He shaded. God. He was while the aggress was happening. He shaded 2 more. The Golden Ladies. Those Golden Glaives.
DTs, Dave.
I mean, Glaive the Depths almost kind of become.
He's not Pilly. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just standard PvZ. I like it. It's nice to see it. It's not, a pure Stargate play. We didn't see anything cheeky out of a Zerg player. These guys are actually just playing a nice transition PvZ.
Infestation Pit going down now. More Overlords being added on, and he's going to go into Hydra Lurker against this. Now which is, against ground Protoss is one of your best options.
The rough spot for Old Man Slum is he has now just getting a 4th. So the 4th is going down again with the same time as the Protoss. That's a little rough for him.
You never want to be on that pace. You're really not having a good one if you're on that pace.
Yeah,
I mean, he's caught back up in Workers. He's only 5 behind right now. Renegade, thank you for the raid. And the host, dang.
Yeah, thank you, Renegade, for the raid and the hosting. Appreciate you. We are in the finals, baby. Our dude, Renegade.
Yeah, as I was saying,
bank on reality here.
Yeah, it's getting up there. He's on 69 workers here opposed to 78. I mean, Slum now catching up. It's going good. Well, Zealots here over here gonna get destroyed. Does take 2 Banelings with him.
Imagine sending slow Zealots.
Oracle. Yeah, slow Zealots. Oracle goes in, drops a Revelation, gets vision.
So
to see what's going on. He does. Pretty sure he sees. Yeah, he saw the Lurker den.
So well after the Zealots were across the map, charge just finished.
Ah, yes. Another Revelation going down to, get the creep tumors out of the way. Trying to mitigate this creep spread here. Slum continuing to transition now. 5 Lurkers on the way. Hive just about to finish here. Along with, once that finishes, Seismic Spine and Adaptive Talon's going to be.
So, one thing I'd like to point out, our Protoss player has not gotten a Robo Bay or a Fleet Beacon at this time. And that's a little rough to, Zerg's been transitioning a little more, as much as Protoss has been keeping things going with upgrades and tech. You really need to have your tier 3 started.
Wait a minute, the Lings are going to come over here. They're going to find that. Oh, but they're on move command. Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, they get slaughtered by the superior Protoss forces as oh my god, that's how many Lurkers is that? 11 Lurkers, 9 Roaches, and some Banelings. Yeah, this is going to be pretty good as they start burrowing. Their one Baneling runs into the rocks like a bit of an idiot, but that's all right. Rocks do go down. The enemy of all mankind, the rocks.
Yeah, Gateway Man kind of style with a lot of Immortals. Like, really, all you could do with this, if you were going this route as Protoss, would be getting double Robo Immortal production, which surprisingly does pretty well if your upgrades are good against Lurkers, because they're more, but it's still not great.
Big fight here if they actually collide. I do want to point out, though, real quick, 2 Lurkers are burrowed along with a bunch of spines and spores coming down here in the 4th base to defend. A little bit of a scuffle there between the Hydra Lurker and some of the Zealots. The Zealots are going to end up making it along with these ones. They're going to run into the Lurkers. Spines are not finished yet as the Queen's trying to defend some Lings. They're pulled back in the natural, though. The Zealots try to pick up some of the drones. I think they might have picked 1, maybe, as here we go.
Now looks like the double Stargate
just going to pull everything and run.
We got the double Stargate Fleet Beacon, but that was literally did absolutely nothing. That charge a lot hit, unfortunately, for a Protoss player.
He's still at 20 drones lost. The resources lost, actually, if you take a look at that tab, they're pretty close right now.
Oh yeah. And the same thing, we got some beautiful static going down on the bases for Protoss, who's got his 5th base, trying to secure that and
oh wait a minute,
hoping to win this fight.
Big fight here, Lurkers taking out a bunch of the Immortals from the high ground.
Yeah, he literally needed those Immortals for the rest of the army. He lost
warp in of Zealots right now. Second Stargate's finishing up. Fleet Beacon is on the way, and he's trying to take down as much as he can. The Hydra's trying to DPS through this, the Roaches too. All the Zealots have fallen. The Warp Prism is on retreats. 13 probes have gone down here. The pylon gets picked as well.
Third base is just...
Yeah, the Lings are running it down. Another Warp in here. 2 Immortals trying to defend as the High Templars morph in here, along with some Zealots. Meanwhile, back here, the Lurkers are going to burrow here. Revelation, nice drop on that, as the Immortals are going to walk down there. They're just going to take so much. Another Immortal falls. Reality is kind of falling apart here.
Yeah.
Lurker's good, Lurker's good.
He's got that double Immortal production too late, and he isn't even able to use... You know, I think he's been afraid because he sees the Hydras, but it wasn't that many Hydras. If he pumped out a couple Void Rays, I think that would have been a better call.
I think this is
the Lurkers, but this
the
is...
remaining Zerg units now streaming across the map. He's down 70 supply. The High Templars run on top of the Lurkers. Storm is dropped. It is not enough to drop that. Reality calls GG, and Slum is going to take game 1.
Game number 1 goes to our Zerg player. Old Man Slum. Both players played really well, but some bad engagements, and I think the tier 3 tech transition for our Protoss player was just way too late. Because he did, you know, those Zealot run-bys did absolutely nothing, and he was so committed to that. I don't know. Sometimes if you're not playing like enough of... He got some good kits with the Glaives, but I honestly think you're better off just...
Were his best point. And then after that, it just kind of fell flat.
The problem is when you go Glaives, you're behind on charge when you need charge. You know what I mean? So, like, if you're not playing... I don't know. I'm not usually the biggest fan of Glaive transitions. If you're going for Glaive builds, go for a Glaive build. You know what I mean? This was a macro game and kind of a nice transitioning game, but he didn't hit those transitions to tier 3, unfortunately.
A little bit unfortunate. Seems we're just waiting for reality here.
All right. You know something? And thanks again to Renegade.
Yes.
We're going to give our dude Renegade a shout out here. Renegade X Studios. Give him a follow. Yeah. And the guys that are with me here too. King Shivy and Hope. I got you guys listed on the finals thing here too at the bottom. With me. On the thing. So thank you so much again, Hope and King Chevy. I'll shout you guys out.
No worries, brother. It's been good and some good games we've had today, and the finals are looking really spicy.
Yeah. And chat and everybody watching, I apologize on my end. Thank God you guys are here. My ass is kicked from that freaking night of partying last night. Oof. I was so hyped from the sick games yesterday. I let it get the best of me.
Yes, unfortunate.
Plus, I think when we were watching Rotterdam, I was watching Rotterdam a bit after while I was eating, and they were just going so crazy too. I was like, I don't know. I think that hyped me up a bit too.
Roddy's streams are good. Yeah.
They are. Who do I bet on here? I'm gonna dump everything I have into fucking reality.
There you go.
And a Peruvian guy, hello. In chat there. So we're on to game number 2. In the Legion Cup Winter NA Finals.
You guys go ahead.
Okay. So, hang on a second. Anyway, spawning in the upper left corner of Submarine LE, the previous Beckett Industries of the last 2 map pools. It's Old Man Slum, the purple Zerg.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Submarine, he is the blue Protoss, who I just bet 8,800 points on. I hope he wins. It's reality.
Let's get it.
That's support right there.
I have to support him.
The reality's
I'm
a good player.
required by law. Yeah, I forgot the submarine wall's a bit of an interesting one.
This is a cool burst, guys.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yep.
I mean, you're on submarine. It's a pretty short map. If you get over there on time, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, this is a map you want to do a 12 pull or a...
No.
something.
Oh, he threw the Nexus. That's not good.
Yeah, there was no scout. Like, why didn't he... There was no gate scout?
I mean, I think he's just going with the fact that there was nothing scummy on the first round. I think Old Man Slum now throwing down his natural is going to continue. I think he's just going to try to do what he can with these 6 lings.
And that could end the game,
There are 4
honestly.
more coming. Yeah, it could. I mean, the Zealot's being chronoed. He realizes that something is probably up here and that he has to get something down, but he does not have enough money to close that off right now. There's also no probe down there right now.
Yeah,
So-
that's...
A little bit unfortunate. Well, here's the Zealot. He's going to fight in the choke, I would hope. Yeah, there we go.
Well, that pylon...
Probes pulled. They're
Yeah, you
slow
gotta-
lings. The probes can do that. Don't lose the Zealot. Cybercore finishing up, and the Zealot is gonna... Oh, he's gonna fall. But the probes are gonna be able to hold this out. Another Zealot being chronoed. He's about halfway done. Probes trying to micro furiously as they try to escape the Zerglings. One does fall. And more lings are coming
Reality.
across right now.
And we got an adept on the way. If he can keep this pylon alive, is the
I
condition.
think he's going to be able to do it. The Nexus does finish. There is a Adept on the way out here, and the Lings are just going to be forced back. He holds.
Yeah, he held. That
Wow.
was
The
actually
12
beautiful.
Good job.
That was absolutely beautiful for our Protoss player. So now he's actually in a really good position, truthfully.
The Zealot and the Adept are just answering right immediately by shading. One's shading and one's running across the map.
Caster shouldn't bet on game that's a conflict of interest. I ain't got no bets here. Hope just happens to be still in the purview of Alpha X. He's just showing some love. That's all.
Technically, I'm not casting. I'm just observing.
Yeah, he's observing.
exactly. So no rule for me.
Yeah, we just didn't mute him.
Blame Dave. He didn't mute me.
Billy Otter's in chat. Billy
Billy's
Otter's. SE2 makes the good sounds in my brain. Hell yeah, Billy. Mr. Utters from Team Legion. Alright, so
Hey, Glaives again.
look at this, all the links. So he's just committing the speed links 'cause he's behind. The little bit of pressure from Protoss is being annoying to deny a third.
Nice. Wow, that's actually really good positioning by the Zealot. He's still going to fall, but he's going to take some lings with him.
Yep.
There we go.
Target's so behind now.
Oh my god, he's so behind. That was a beautiful little delay, to say the least. I like these defensive shades.
Ep's not on hold position, I don't think.
Yeah, that one wasn't. That would have been a little unfortunate, but Old Man Slum's just trying to catch up. Actually, it's kind of evening out a little, but man, that balls to the wall, rather balls of steel play by Reality was good. Okay, he's going for Glaives again. This time I like the Glaives a little more, especially with the 12-pull opener. And it's going to be a 2-base all-in, presumably. It's a lot of gates. Because he's only, you know, he's got his third gas. He's got Glaives done.
It makes sense, rightfully so.
Yeah. Okay, we got some roaches. Getting those
One
worker
good thing
kills.
sorry.
Go on, Chivy, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say the one good thing is Old Man Slum. You know, he's actually not macroing up. He's building an army. He's gonna try to defend this attack.
Yeah, this isn't
Even
an...
though things aren't really too good, he's preparing for the worst. You know.
Yeah, and you might just say that Reality's casting some shade on his opponent. with the double adept harass in the third and the natural. Oh, buddy. 5 drones go down. Just multi-prong harass. And there's a third base is getting a little bit of a pickle from some lings down there, but it looks like it's cleaned up for reality. And 8 drones. Relentless adept pressure. He's going into blink. Okay, I like it. So we're gonna see a stalker warping.
Rushing the roach speed. It's gonna be blink stalker against a roach army. You might be right, Tessa. I mean, Zerg, if he does stabilize and defend a couple of attacks, he could absolutely pull back into this. But Protoss is playing pretty smart too. He hasn't all-in'd him or anything yet. He's gone in, done some econ damage.
Now the weird thing,
out, and he's
it's evening out a little if you think about it. Because okay, this time we're gonna see the Robo Bay. So Blink Stalker Disruptor is gonna be the play from Protoss.
Okay.
I am a fan. Especially the trades were just so weird. You know what I mean? Like Protoss had a delayed third because he was going for that gate pressure, and then Zerg kind of had to take time to drone up here, so doesn't have a lot of army to speak of. Some Ravagers in production. So Ravager Speedling with +1 melee attacks. Interesting. Oh boy.
The blink is done now, so I wonder if he's gonna take map control with the blink stalkers now. He's getting sitting defensive.
Yeah, he's getting Thermal Lance actually. You know, I like that play after. I think he had a good read after all. Just because of the sheer number of lings and where Zerg's at economically. Zerg's got his 4th base up though. And if this wasn't as much of a 2-base pressure for Protoss, we would have seen a 4th base go down a little, like right about now. But I don't think that's going to be happening yet because he's just now getting 3-base saturation.
Colossus? I think it'll be really good because he's going Banelings.
Yeah, Ling Bane Ravager. This is like, I call this the Macho Mantis style.
Macho Mantis style.
He loves Ling Bane Rav. And to corrupt their Broodlord. Oh, buddy.
What do we got going on?
Beautiful force field. Oh no. Okay, wow. It just almost kills a sentry, but not quite. But that Immortal just narrowly dodged the Biles. That was really lucky for reality. I mean, the force fields helped, but they almost blocked that Immortal and to take a couple Biles if you guys didn't notice that. Scuba Steve's sad that his phone's not letting him run Twitch.
Big sesh.
Okay, we have a Zealot warping. There's slow Zealots yet, but it's okay. It's a nice little wall that the Lings are just gonna derp into. And slow Zealots kill the Lings with their +1.
Yeah. Here we are, pretty stabilized now. It's gonna depend on the tier 3 tech. It looks like both players just defending.
Well, we have Banelings, but we don't have centrifugal hooks, if you notice. So that could be a bit of a problem. And against this much Blink Stalker, the Banelings aren't really the best choice. Blink Stalker with Colossus and some Immortals. Oh, a nice little charge lot run by into the net, but it's caught and they're right-clicked.
Hey, this is a reverse of what the Zerg had done to him.
Yeah. Unfortunately. If that was a move, well, actually, Some of that right click wasn't bad because a couple zealots got in there, but if that was a move, that would have been a little better because that would be less banelings. That's a lot of damn banelings, though.
Okay, the concave might be what Zerg needs, but it's gotta be perfect.
Oh no, you know, honestly, I wouldn't have hated Protoss hitting into that. Reason being, centrifugal hooks wasn't done, but it's about to pop. That he could have actually cleaned that up, I think, with the Colossus and the Blink Stalkers.
Yeah, the Zerg really has to micro well for this to go properly, especially with the
Oh, the
piles.
storms! Beautiful storms.
That was devastating.
Oh, buddy. Reality now
All
is
the
Storm in his arsenal. He's got all the splash damage. He just doesn't have disruptors, which I don't hate against this army.
All the Banes have like one.
No, he does
health.
have one disruptor. Oh, man. This could actually be huge. If he catches this, this could be absolutely devastating to Zerg. Oh, beautiful storms yet again. The Nova, oh, the Nova whips because there's just too much to micro here. He's got a force field. He's got to use Novas. He's got to morph Archons, and he's got to blink. This is the type of battle I like because it gives me a chance to say, hey, look. Oh, you played Protoss, just a move, but remember what I just said. You had to drop force fields, blink, and shoot Novas, and morph Archons. But
Yeah.
a move.
The storms were crazy there as well.
And Storm as well. Yeah, and he stormed. It was literally just like, I think I saw a tweet about that. I'm like, yeah.
I think, yeah, those storms need to be baited out before any kind of full-on engage. But, oh, look at this. A little flank maneuver here.
Oh, no, those... Okay. Oh, wow.
It is off creep.
The surround. That Colossus is going down.
Oh, yeah,
look at
so
this.
many Banes here.
But those Archons were positioned beautifully. It's actually pretty good for our Protoss player with how he moved those... Oh, look at those blinks. Surrounding the Ravagers. That Colossus is on its last leg. It is going to go down. Okay, now Protoss needs to jump... Well... He needed to. He could have killed the rest of the Ravagers. But that's a lot of Lings. Consequently, a lot of Banes.
Good trade. Yeah, good trade for Zerg there. Huge.
In chat, Fletch is asking what's the MMR difference between these two players. I honestly can't remember. We will take a look.
I think they're both around 4.7.
Old Man Slum did hit the Grandmaster border, though, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, buddy.
Oh, the Banes aren't getting finished yet. Look at this.
And Banes don't want to... Oh, no. He almost got the Banes to go into the Stalkers, which would have been actually pretty good for Protoss. Unfortunately, killing the Zealots, which went pretty well for... unfortunately, this isn't the bracket, guys. We are in the finals of the Legion Cup Winter NA tournament. Dark Omega. Oh, buddy.
See, this is that. Oh, okay, here we go. Some disruptors joined the fray. He needs those tier 3 units to actually be
these
able
Zealots
to
are
kill
going to
him.
connect with Banelings. Oh, that Nova kills one Ravager.
Good shot, good shot. Now Zerg is gonna have to tiptoe around these fights. You can't just do what
now
he's
we
been
got-
doing and trading armies.
We got +2 melee with adrenal glands now for our Zerglings from our Zerg player. And we are just now getting +3 ground attack for Protoss.
That +3 is gonna make a huge difference. Let's see what it does in this fight here.
Nice storm.
Good storm.
Sacrificial storm, but oh, look at that Nova! Just in time before the biles. Crazy
Too many
trades.
cracklings here.
Oh, those Novas were beautiful, but the cracklings are surrounded. Just crazy engagement. Oof.
Oh,
Losing all the disruptors is not good for Protoss. And the Colossus at that.
man. Yeah, Protoss super low on minerals. He's got a gas bank, but he's really low on the cash.
Yeah, this 12 pool opener, I didn't hate his play. It's kind of a dicey, it's kind of a crap shot. He went into that 2 base pressure earlier with the glaive the death push, but I would have liked to seen him just play safe and greedy. Yeah, I think he would have been in a better shot because he got his base at 4 minutes. He just did a little bit of an in-depth pressure.
Yeah.
Not as committed.
It's amazing how Zerg came back in this game, just given the amount of time that Protoss left them alone, basically.
Oh, Archons. That's just what you want. +3 Archons, baby. Just before +3 hit on the Lings. We need to see some static defense from Protoss in his 4th. This is crazy. There's been so much pressure this game that we've not really seen a tech switch yet for Zerg to get into, like, Spire and Stargate for Protoss, obviously, because it's Blink Stalker Disruptor opener. Not opener, but he kind of segued into that. Reality's 4.7k and Slum is 5.1. Thank you. I thought that would be somewhere in the case when you mentioned 4.7 Chevy. Slayer SE2 is just saying in chat.
A little bit of a gap there, but both players playing their hearts out here. The micro is pretty crazy.
I mean,
oh man, he's just gonna take this base if he just focuses it.
oh my dear lord. The storms.
Okay, Zerg's got the concave here if he gets in. Ling
Nice
Bane's
storm.
flooding in. The storm actually missed most of the Lings and the Banes. Still
But it
gets
did
away with most of his army.
It did chisel down those Ravagers a bit, though.
Oh yeah. Zerg
And-
just kind of stuck on this mid-tier tech here, Dave.
Now we're at a weird point of the game. Against him, you gotta go Archon, Immortal Colossus, not Gateway, man. Yeah. It is a good... We've seen that transition. But yeah, the thing is Zerg's gonna now have +3 melee attacks and Carapace. Protoss has not continued upgrades. Usually you don't have to, but at this point in the game, we're getting into late game PvZ. Let's see if this game goes on. This could be wild.
Yeah, Reality in the lead. His army's looking real beefy now. He's got Storm. He's got the splash from the Archons. Blink Stalkers to focus fire down stuff. One Disruptor, the hero.
And
Let's see.
and a couple of Immortals with that.
Oh yeah, I can't forget the Immortals. Zerg has no answer for this right now. Again, stuck
Oh, but
on
they're going in for
mid-tier
that-
units.
Zerg has such a base lead, but now he just lost that. Yeah, they're both kind of stuck on mid-tier units in a way. I mean, Protoss does have the ability for, you know, more disruptors, and
He's got the one Disruptor.
but I like
making
the
the difference.
I like the Immortal switch. But if he's going this heavy, I would really have liked to seen him start doing the armor upgrades, or at least shields for the Archons.
Right.
Oh, beautiful storms. A little bit of a stack, but not too bad. Nova killing a bunch of the Ravs. Protoss needs it. Oh, blinks away from the files. This is absolutely great. Just a devastating, scary attack force from Protoss.
Great micro.
The micro is insane.
Zerg's gonna lose another base here.
And I'm pretty
Unstoppable force.
sure we're going to be seeing it soon once the rest of the army comes in. Oh no, the Immortals get surrounded. That's actually really good for the Zerg.
But that's only 3 out of the 7 or 8 he has.
Yeah. Truthfully, with these Archons and others, yeah, exactly. He still has 2 surrounded by Archons, Stalkers, and High Templars sandwiched in. And he does have that
Storms.
Disruptor still alive, but it's about to die.
Oh, the Disruptor gets picked here.
That this is too little. GG is called.
Good game. That was really nice.
If you guys don't mind, could you, oh, wrong screen. I'm going to mention it quick, too. I just need a moment to go grab something really quick. reality takes that game. Hope you got quiet.
Sir, I muted my mic.
Oh.
Oh, well, how long were
I
you
was like,
muted?
I've never heard
The entire game.
I've
I
never
think
heard
so.
you that quiet.
I thought you were doing something, or just
No.
OP observing.
I was
Yeah.
doing that too, but
Yeah. Damn, we couldn't hear you the whole time.
I know I wasn't talking.
Yeah. I'll be right back in just a minute.
That's 1-1. I'm not mistaken.
All right. My hands just said. Yeah, 2:12 a.p.m. All right, guys. So we are going to move on to game 3. It's a 1-1. And the players are ready, and when everybody's back.
Sounds good.
I am here, yes.
Okay, good. We're like, all right. If Pope's got his mic. He does. Pope is back. And you guys want to do the honors and the intros of this one?
Sure, I'll let Hope take the first one.
Sounds good.
Prediction ready.
See, when everybody's hating life on ZVP, this is a reminder that not all Protoss go just like pure Stargate hell.
That's true. I was surprised.
I think both these guys got a lot in the bag. Pull out though, so anything's possible in these games. Absolutely amazing.
Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Jagannatha, he is the purple Zerg player from GDAT. He is Old Man Slum.
And in the top right-hand side, it is our blue Protoss player, Reality. One, boys.
All
That was
right.
the last one could have gone either way.
Oh yeah. That was an interesting game with a lot of possibilities. You know something? The next bi-weekly, I have a weird feeling that Smurf chip is gonna actually get somewhere in it. Surprisingly. Because of not picking on him, but the the skill difference. You know what I mean? Like, he's just getting into Masters. I was just thinking about that.
We get to see.
Alright, so let's see what we got here. A gentleman's game for an opener.
Yeah, no cheese out of reality still. Very precise timed attacks though, and they've been paying off for what he's been doing.
Mm-hmm. And the drones were rallied into the gas one by one, so nothing cheeky.
See how many lings he makes.
Yeah, you can tell both players are a little nervous and a bit sweaty. What is this? He's sending 2 zealots across. Is this like...
This just harass the third?
Reality's going for the...
Reality made 6 lings. No hatch yet.
Or old man slump. Reality's like going into some kind of MIT-esque build. He's going to some university with the slow zealots marching across the map to go try to get a cancel on the third. Now we're gonna see some micro.
Yeah, it's micro fight.
Oh no, they're gonna get surrounded.
Oh,
but there's an adept to clean it up. Look at this, the adept right there.
Oh, the timing is pretty tight. He's practiced this one, obviously. He's just gonna give it up. He's gonna be canceled.
This is wild. You don't usually see the Protoss being the early aggressor poking at the Zerg like this.
It's pretty hilarious. Some max pack shit.
Yeah, it's just like, it is. It's like, I try doing this sometimes, but I think I went about it wrong. Oh, it kills the queen.
Oh, the damage is unreal right now.
350 resources lost, and one of the units being a queen, and I think these the speed just popped. Oh no, if that adept got in the mineral line, there's another one.
But there's another adept here.
So much aggression. The Stargate follow-up.
Wow.
Oh my god,
so
both players
floating.
floating.
Game's not over, that's for sure.
And the adept lives. Oh no.
What is here to defend the front line?
Not much. That adept was recalled, but it's pretty damaged. There's no battery. Okay, there's a stalker and an adept. Okay. Wait, what? Oh no.
Yeah, this... Okay, there we go. So, Protoss is A-okay at the Void Ray. He's actually following up with another Void Ray, so we might see him switch it up. I know we watched him kind of stay away from the Void Ray tech for the first 3 matches, but... Oh, it's actually, as soon as I said that, he's got the Robo down as well.
Hope, you're still muted, buddy, by the way.
I know.
Hope you.
No, okay, you are chilling. I'm not putting any pressure on you. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
You know, no pressure, man. Damn, you know, that could have went really horribly for reality. I actually lost the game against the Ling Flood cheese by moving my stalker back and search for a Nidus when I knew damn well the player wasn't gonna do that to kill the, you know, for trying to get sniping Overlord. You gotta really be careful. And then how he didn't put the second adept into the choke. That was damn close of a hold, to be honest.
Hey, double Void Ray production now. He's got +1 air on the way as well. Reality is going to be going Sky Toss. Oh my god, the adept picking off workers.
Okay, you know, this is working out well because he's basically got the same build as last game without a 12 pull out of our Zerg, and he's going double Stargate. You know what I mean? You got to see the Baneling nest. We got the Roach Morin.
Queens here.
Okay, now Zerg's changed his tune and he's going right into Hydras because he knows it's Stargate.
probably good call. He's made enough Void Rays that he isn't really teching into Storm or Colossus yet. So Hydras will definitely be a good call, and just fighting what there is right now.
Now,
Got his fourth base on the way as well.
The problem with double Stargate is you gotta really put a lot of pressure on and keep those Void Rays alive. He's doing whatever little he can, clearing creep. Now he's starting to get more of a group together, but if you notice, there was a Robo Bay that dropped, so there's disruptors coming behind this. That's actually a big brain play. Disruptor with +1 Void Rays.
We're gonna have to see some stemmed Hydralisks again.
Yeah, that's the thing. As we saw in the CVZ, the Hydra control was pretty wild. Well, at the same time, thinking about it, Old Man Slum was the Ling Bane Muta player, but we see, so it's not surprising to me that he's playing, you know, kind of that Roach Rav style, but it's good to see that it's our first game to see the Hydra Stargate kind of battle. And the bacon is, the Fleet Bacon is about 75%, 80% done.
For our Zerg player, getting the Hive, he's got the Lurker Den on the way, +2 upgrades, 4 ranged attack, and +1 carapace on the way. So he's filling out his tech tree in that line, and I mean the carriers are gonna do some damage in numbers, but
well, he's
really, I think Zerg is doing well here to keep up with this Protoss. Protoss just keeps expanding.
The thing is, yeah, it was actually a good call to take a 4th base for Protoss. He's starting to get the defensive units. Thanks for following Stathis More. But with the Robo Bay behind this and disruptors, he's going to be in a good spot to zone out the Hydras. And he might be able to, it's going to be a pretty scary army to deal with.
Oh, absolutely. Even though there's not many ground forces, it could go all wrong in one Disruption Nova.
Absolutely. So, we are seeing the Spire transition now for Zerg.
Okay, this I like. He's getting the Crackling upgrade. If he does get a Lynx around on Disruptors, he could micro just the Hydras and try to work it out, but I don't think anytime soon he's going to be able to attack a base.
Scouter Zealots. Oh no, these Disruptors were poking ahead. If these Lings catch into him, he's going to be in some rough shape, our Protoss player.
Yeah, that'd be amazing for Old Man Slum.
Oh, those Lings are going to make it in. One of the batteries is going to go down. Oh, the battery overcharge is being used. Big brain like... Oh no, the Banes are going to connect into the Disruptors. But it doesn't matter because the battery... That was actually a good tank.
The Disruptor didn't die.
And the Ling harass is shut down in the 3rd base. I like that battery overcharge to heal. Shield battery, that was interesting.
Reality just deflected those attacks pretty easily. Old Man Slum, he's maxed out now. He's probably, oh, look at the double Spire on the way. Gonna get those upgrades going immediately as well. Because he might want to counter. 5 Lurkers on the way. This is gonna help him kind of siege one of these Protoss bases. As he is gonna be maxed out shortly, he probably should be trying to get some trades going. Still no Vipers on the way, Dave. What do you think? Is it useful to actually get Vipers in this kind of scenario?
Yeah, absolutely. You need Vipers. I mean, any late game, unless it was oddly like a really gateway heavy game like last time, whether it's Robo, especially if it's Robo, you want Vipers, but I mean, you're dealing with carriers and you're dealing with Disruptors, so you want to use those abducts more than anything.
Okay, here we go. There's even Storm being added to the Protoss arsenal here.
And a mothership.
Oh man, and a mothership. This is gonna be a pretty scary death ball. This is like
Look at the. I like the
Sky
spore
Toss as it
forest.
gets.
You got a little old
Losing a
school mover.
disruptor there.
That's a little rough of a trade. Okay. Now this Ling Inquisition with adrenal glands is going to be rough for Protoss. They need. I'd like to see a battery overcharge go down again, but a little too late.
Yeah, and the Sky Toss army isn't as quick as it would like to be, so it's not going to defend that base at all. But look at this fight here. Spores, couple not done. One Spore fighting there. Queen's doing their best. Hydra's there, but there's just too much DPS.
Oh yeah, this is
Not
gonna get
enough brain
steamrolled in
power
a second.
to focus firing shit down. And the Armada continues its rampage. The Lings have basically rendered this base useless.
It's going down.
Oh no, all these Hydras. Oh, spawning in the worst place.
The mothership is about to pop, and another carrier is coming to reinforce, but that is a lot of cracklings. Protoss is not taking a fourth behind it. He's pretty committed. He doesn't want to lose those Void Rays. Everything counts at this point of the game. Corruptors are starting to come out, but that's not really...
+3 Hydras as well, so they really pack a punch now.
Oh yeah. This is where Hydras kind of get scary without AoE. But there is a Templar. Can it get a Storm? Nope, it gets picked off.
Imagine the God tier Storm, like...
Oh yeah, that...
game. Okay, it's cloak time. What detection is here? I don't see any.
None! But the beautiful recall is going to save the mothership. Not...
Wow.
Only one Void Ray going down. The problem is Protoss has to keep this army alive, as he's just on 3 bases. I would have liked to seen him try to take a 5th, but there is no way from how he was, you know, engaging. He wasn't set up pretty defensively, as you saw.
Yeah.
He had a little bit of static. He never reinforced his 3rd.
Yeah, he did. The only thing is he did take 2 bases for 1, but like you said, if he mines out in his first 3, it's gonna be pretty bad news bears for him.
Oh man.
Take care of this force in the west, but the Armada continues on the eastern front. I'd be nervous as Zerg. He needs to micro everything perfectly to kind of engage this.
Oh, absolutely. And at the same time, again, the base leads. This is just a hell of an army to fight, and I believe +3 weapons just are finishing up for Protoss. For air. Oh, and that storm!
That was a huge storm on the bulk of the Hydras.
Okay, now we got some Viper. We got some... Okay. This is looking really rough for Zerg right now.
Are so low right now. This base is gonna get deleted.
Oh man, there's lasers everywhere. This guy's superiority is just gonna end this. This is really not looking good for Zerg now. I think as close as the army cap is, I don't think there's a whole lot he can do other than like a really piss poor engagement.
Reality's got a ice cold fleet here. He's just walking wherever he wants to go, or flying rather. So look at how much supply is stuck in lurkers there. There's like
yeah, the lurkers kind of bit him in the ass because it loses the mothership though.
That was a
but
pretty
reality's
good
on
yoink, but he like we said, he needed those a lot earlier. The Vipers would have helped.
Reality's just in a really good spot. Oh my god.
Yeah,
see,
well,
that's
he's
where
doing all this. He's banking, right? Like he's making money.
See, and you were asking about the Vipers. That's how you do it. It's a little late, but that's how you do it. Okay, the 3rd base carriers are probably one of the worst things against melee attack units. I mean, granted, they're +3, but do we have Carapace? We do have Carapace, +2 Carapace, and they're just getting shredded. But still, realistically, like, say it's Zealots, carriers don't do, like, shit to Zealots, for example. So Lings, can be kind of similar.
And I mean, Reality continue to try to terraform this area. Huge yoinks. He just needs more Vipers, man, and he wins this.
Honestly, this is a time where you want to see some slight tech switches for Protoss, in my opinion. Carriers just get yanked. I mean, everything does. Vipers really are a great unit. And
I think I
PVZ
agree with you,
does.
but everything he brings out at this point is going to have no upgrades, no nothing. So he's kind of stuck by the looks of it. But he's so far ahead that, you know, you are right. He should tech switch, but he's just so far ahead right now. And look at the damage.
Like, if he keeps
shoot
losing.
interceptors, that's not how that works.
Because it's not really a tech switch. You know how he's got his... I thought beautiful storms, though it kills a lot of his interceptors. That's a little rough. What I would have liked to see him do is get some Archons. But that GG is called. That was a pretty decisive win for our Protoss player from Alpha X Reality.
Yeah, that was Skytoss, man. Yeah, at 3 minutes, we knew what was going on.
Yep.
3 or 4 minutes, we're like, oh, looks like he's made 2 Void Rays. He's all in Skytoss. Captain Mello, Skytoss so lame, no counter. I mean, there's counters. He just took too much damage before he had Vipers out. If you have Vipers with a massive Hydras underneath, then you know,
Oh, yeah.
you can just wear down these carrier counts.
Absolutely. So we are moving on to game number 4. Yeah, the problem was the Corruptors didn't have the upgrades, you know what I mean? Like, that's really where we were at.
Yeah. No, exactly. He tried to, you know, switch tech as well, but 0 upgrades.
Macho Manus is saying my thoughts in chat. Voids are greater than mass corruptors. Yeah, that was the tech switch I was talking about. Because once you see that many, prismatic alignment is where you want to go in Archons. Because then you just shred the corruptors.
Absolutely.
Feels bad, man, for our Zerg player, Old Man Slow. All right.
All right. So in the bottom right-hand side is our purple Zerg player representing GDA team. It's Old Man Slum.
And in the upper left, we have our blue Protoss player who's been switching it up just as our Zerg player. We have Reality from Alpha Black.
Captain of the Sky Fleet.
Whoa! Oh, never mind.
What?
I'm hallucinating. I'm hallucinating. I swear to
You
God.
thought it was a Dark Shrine at
No,
30
I thought
seconds?
it was a proxy. It was actually in his that he mind games on myself. Imagine
hilarious.
proxying in your own natural. I probably should have prepared the coffee a smidgen more. I got plenty. I just got a little cold. I usually would have had a bunch more by now. And now it's like 5:50, so it's a little rough.
Yeah, you're gonna be up all night if you haven't done it.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do now, too. I think after all this, it's going to be, wait, what? Double gate? Or is this going to be something similar?
Well, remember how the last game started?
Yeah,
He
he's
almost lost. So
But just hear me out. There's this beautiful thing called scouting. At a gateway scout? You know what I mean? And it's no shade on Reality. He's a monster player, but it's always worth a gateway scout. Always, always, always. Wait, what? Okay. Okay, we have some cheese. In game number
Okay.
4.
Hope I'm gonna need to tag you in for a second here. I just gotta step away.
He said he's basically done. It's alright, we can get this. If you don't feel it, Hope, it's alright. Appreciate the obs.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, it's okay, Chivy. So we have a double Adept follow-up with a double Zealot. We saw this before. It's kind of like a PVZ max packs of sorts, but just like a proxy here. It's like imagine 3-gate Robo and PVZ. That would make my freaking day just because it's whole... It's a proxy Twilight. Are we gonna see proxy Dark Templar in a weird as shit spot? Not in the corner of the map. Not. Oh, look at this. The two zealots are back. Zerg has definitely got full vision. There's no expand, so they know something's up. Let's see if there's some blind spores that go down. This is a very ballsy move from reality. A one base build against the Zerg. That's not a cannon rush. We got a proxy glaive adept. What I don't understand. There is a spine crawler about to pop, which is a smart move and an unfortunate plot twist to this. However, if this proxy scouted, which it looks like the Overlord may actually catch it. Now it's going. Oh, I don't think so. It probably will, though, is my guess. It's a lot of lings. We have a Roach Warren going down. The third base is finally dropped for Zerg, but there's not a natural for Protoss. This is incredibly all-in from our Protoss player, with nothing in his wall at that. So, oh, the glaives. Resonating glaives just doing the work. Those 3, 4, actually it was 5 adepts did get quite a bit done to them, but this is like definitely a interesting strategic move. Zerg is now finally taking his Overlord to go poke in. And the energy is just totally used up on transfuses on the Queens. The Lings are moving their way in and slowly picking apart these adepts on one base economy. Roach is now on the map. Protoss is in a really rough spot with this very ballsy move. There is a robo being dropped, and yeah, it's not looking good for Protoss right now. And Denny is asking, Denny Vixen chat, Denny, how he won the last game was from Sky Toss. It was late game, Sky Toss, PVZ. Alright, so the Robo is going to finish. So we're going to see a Warp Prism, presumably. And, yeah, I don't know if I'm a big fan of how this one's playing out for Protoss. There's absolutely no increased economy. It's an Immortal, okay. So this is like Balls of Steel build. He's trying to get his worker kills and keep Zerg down, but there's just, you know, 3 base production. Oh god, this is a lot of stuff that's going to come into Protoss player. The Immortal is going to pop. There's just not enough economy to produce enough glaives. There's no production for Zerg. They are going to try building more roaches. A nice cancel on the Shade. A Warp Prism is going to come in, and there's just sentries to shoot up. So we got sentries, adepts, and Immortal. This looks like some kind of Haas play. Truth be told. And the Tickle Beams are going to take out an Overlord. We have the Warp Prism finishing. Very interesting. Soul Train, indeed. Hope with Soul Train. Poor Hope has used up a lot of his voice in the last couple days. Thank you so much for your amazing casting and your great obs work here today. Yet again, a true legend of his own right. Oh dear lord, this is just getting completely cleaned up. That Warp Prism is going to get a bile to it. Oh, look at the Ravager misses the bile on the force field. It looks like the Warp Prism, oh, it lives. He needs to save this Immortal, unfortunately. Oh, is he going to get it? Oh, barely gets it without any loss. But this thing is on a last leg, this Warp Prism. And a Queen possibly. No, the Queen wouldn't be in range. Maybe at that little choke in the ramp, but Okay, here we go. Beautiful micro with the warp prism from the Immortal. But this is just not gonna... This ain't gonna work. Oh no. We need some warp-ins at the proxy. But there is a cooldown. Nice little choke. Ran a lot of this around for a little bit on the Immortal at least. Second Immortal may pop. Protoss really needs everything. Like, legit Haas play right here. You're on 1 base to like 2 point... Was it 2.5 base? Saturation. 27 workers to 23. There's not much of a lead. And Zerg literally cannot build drones because of all this pressure. Oh no, that creep tumor actually is going to complete. Any little thing Protoss can do without committed, they are... Okay, there is a base coming down with this. Okay, can't lose these Immortals. These... Oh no. This is actually getting quite dangerous for Protoss. The Warp Prism with 16 health. Insane. Just... playing like a mad lad with nothing but pure aggression. And it is funny in chat. Oil Town saying, I feel like it's 2011 right now. Exactly. We basically just went on a time machine. Oh, GG is called. Reality knows. He just couldn't do it with that 1 base aggro. What? The game. I don't know if King Shivy is going to be out. We are going to take a minute. Or 2 to wait for King Shivy to get back. Yeah, that was definitely a spicy play from Reality. I don't think he needed to take that kind of risk to stay in that game, truthfully. And the players can get a minute or 2 to rest their hands.
You guys just finished?
Oh, we just finished.
Oh, perfect. How was the proxy?
That was very ballsy, and it kind of went exactly how I thought it would, though a little better than I thought, truthfully. But just absolutely disgusting, but just super committed. It literally reminded me of like old school Haas games. 1 base proxy. Parting. Slayers is in there. Actually, parting. It reminds me of parting in general too. You're absolutely correct. Oh man, a proxy glaive adept build and the Zerg's like 5th base. It's insane. Just an absolute mad lad. Reality is. And we're going on to game number 5, but the score is now 2-2 in this best of 7 of the Legion Cup winner NA Finals. And if you guys do want to help while this is queuing up, you can use those Matcherino coupon codes. They're all listed here for all sorts of stuff for Legion Cup. And, yeah. Whoop, and...
Alright. In the top left-hand side, it is our purple Zerg player, Old Man Slum, representing GDA team.
And in the bottom right corner, from Alpha X, from Ire, and from all things cheese, we have the sneaky, we have the cheeky, we have Reality.
Alright, I hope he... I want another balls to the wall proxy. Let's go.
And in chat, they're saying, I don't know who the caster is, my buddy Macho Manus, but he's pretty sexy. And then NES 8-bit says, sure is with the Kappa Pride. Imagine.
Talking about you, Dave.
Nah.
Imagine.
Imagine that. Oh. And I forgot to turn off the other music. So we have Warcraft 2 music, accidentally. We're gonna go with it for at least till the song ends. We're going back to 1992 or something. I can't remember. Somewhere around 92, I want to say. It's been a long time. I was a
It's been a long time.
I was a young kid playing that game.
Yeah, it's a good one. One of the old OGs.
That's where this all comes from. All right, so this time Reality's just scouting. Instead of just cheesing, he actually scouts. And on Death Aura is that nice 2-building wall.
Makes Protoss feel secure, safe.
Shibby, do you mind holding it down for just like 30 seconds or so?
Yeah, brother. Yeah, no, I doubt anything exciting's gonna happen in that time, but I'll talk about it. Got the Nexus on the way. Pretty standard. The spray again. Oh, I gotta love it. Reality leaving a little mark at the Zerg natural base. And again, he's gonna go into the Adepts. Seems to do pretty well with those. But I don't think it'll be like game 2 or 3 where it was glaives. And there it is. We got a robo on the way. And Zerg just taking his third, the usual time. So everything's pretty standard for now. Stalker gonna actually follow up after this Adept. So yeah, we won't really see any of those shenanigans with the Adepts. Most people are pretty good at defending against that kind of harassment.
This is a total different change up too. We might actually see the Robo went down first. This almost looked like this would be a DT Archon drop, but it still very well could be, just at a different time.
That would be awesome, because he did prioritize shooting down that Overlord, so maybe he has a reason to hide something.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's hit his Robo. And I don't think, let's take a look here, if Reality scouted. I'm not sure if Reality scouted that or not.
Well, there it is. There it is. It never fails. Anytime Dave's casting, you're going to see a Dark Shrine that day.
I mean, it's just the build. He's executed it pretty perfectly. You see the Adept Stalker with the, some people will alternate between the Robo or the
lane's perfectly timed there, Dave.
Yeah, they scouted the Warp Prism. I think Zerg is going to anticipate DTs.
No spores yet? No spores yet. Oh my goodness.
And
anticipate all he wants. There's no lair on the way as far as I know either.
He's doing Stalkers. That's an interesting twist to snipe an Overlord.
I think that's just to fake him out because the Ovi's here.
Yep.
16 lings, but they can't kill invisible units.
Yeah, well, this is gonna go rough for Mr. Actually, I gotta increase the score too.
Oh no! Look at the timing of the Dark Shrine here. Okay, if he loses the War Prism, it'd be terrible.
Yeah, that's actually gonna be
no creep out here to save the Zerg.
Okay, the Warp Prism does go to warp in, and
3 spores on the way, Dave.
Zerg knows what's up, and they're gonna finish. Yeah, the clock is ticking, and the DTs aren't gonna be able to do much because they just got in. Oh, beautiful surround!
He tried
and
to
with
body block him.
He's body blocking the spores. Oh, this is going really rough for our Protoss player. The Warp Prism's out of reach to save the DTs. 5 workers going down. Like you really gotta
attacking his own lair.
Wait! Oh my God, that was amazing! I don't think I've seen that. That was invisible men.
He held behind this. Protoss has his third up. Another round of DTs just waiting.
So I'd like to see a switch to, I mean, now that you're gonna have roaches, it's kind of rough, but getting some Archons and go push it in with a drop to get some worker kills is basically the play. And he's gonna do it. There's the Archons. And we're gonna see a nice little Archon drop. And I want to see what the Protoss tech switches to. He's macroed perfectly behind this, and that's the thing. DT Archon drop, it can be, you know, a game winner, but usually, you know, it's the standard build that, you know, you want to get some harass, and that's it.
Oh, the queen solo right now.
Macro.
And it will get away, just barely though.
Oh, look at this micro. Wait. Do we get a cancel on the 4th?
Oh no, this is gonna spell doom for our Zerg player.
A little body blocking of the Archon for a second. I mean, if those were immortals, it'd be a different story, but...
Yeah, that'd be gone. That base would be gone.
I'm just reading chat, catching up. It's pretty hilarious. They're like, why is he bringing a stalker? Fletch is saying, and like, well...
Yeah, and he just had 4 gateways finish up, so this assault is going to start actually ramping up. It's not just going to be a handful of units anymore next time he attacks.
And you know something? I think that without detection, the defense from Old Man Slum was really something. He actually had the queens going to deny the warp prism. Had that warp prism got in there, that very well could have been GG. There was no lair, there was no spores.
No, that was pretty solid defense, body blocking, trying to surround with the lings and hold position. Like you said, getting the queens on top of the warp prism. He held really well. Like, there was a small window where he would have lost the game.
Dave, it's 2-2, not 3-2.
Oh, sorry about that. Appreciate it, Hope.
Superman Hope.
Here he comes to save the
day. DT, but nothing really going on, and I think reality might push out with and then expand behind this.
I'll be honest, like, I wouldn't have hated to see reality take a 4th base a little earlier, just a bit ago, rather than going for this much constant harass.
You know what? He has a bit of his chips banked on that. This attack might just do like insane damage, but yeah, you're right. There should be a 4th at least put down, but look at this.
Oh, beautiful micro. The Archons body blocking the Banelings, so there was no connects really with the Zealots, so both kind of playing a little tango, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, the micro is on point, and that can be a scary Protoss army, especially, you know, when the Banes don't hit what they're supposed to. But I think, like you said, reality should be taking his 4th. He doesn't really have forces to
he's going double Stargate.
Game.
Yeah, and the thing is when you're in the bitch of DT Archon drop, though a macro build, it can be hard to detect transition. And he's getting a late 4th, and he's going double Stargate. I would have liked to see him get a Robo Bay again, especially what he's up against. He's up against that same style before with the Speedling, Lingbane, Ravager. Oh man, he really needs his 4th base. These Zealots kind of get in there. Everything's going back.
It won't get denied, but yeah, this 4th is super late.
And a lot of Zealots went down.
Not sure how much he's going to try to macro behind this.
Absolutely. Double Stargate transition this time. What we saw last time was he wasn't using it. 4 Stargate, so he's trying to catch up on he's trying to buy time to get to super late game tech, because Stargates are going to be the hard counter to this. But it's all dependent on if he can hold.
Then he needs to start doing some drops, doing some small hit squad attacks to keep the Zerg back home.
Yep. Okay, there is going to be a couple counterattacks. There's the Dark Templar and then a little bit of a Zealot run by in the upper right.
That's exactly what he needs. He needs to keep Zerg busy for at least 2-3 minutes.
Oh, the DT is going to hit with a bile. It's being annoying. And the Zealots are going to run into the 3rd base.
Okay. The queen is for sure dead.
Oh, some drones are going to go down. This is going to be goddamn annoying to Zerg. We have air weapons and ground weapons being researched from Protoss, and we're going to see a multi-prong harass, and now he's going to start the carrier production, sacrificing the army to buy some time and try to keep Zerg on the other side of the map. High Templars for Storms.
Templar.
Oh, look at this multi-prong. Zerg is going to shit on that army on the lower left. the High Templar go down, trying to morph an Archon, and Zerg could basically just aim move at this point. The carriers take way too long. I don't know how much I like that much of a thing, but look at, like, the aggression's real. The 5th base is Zerg going down, the 4th base getting cleared out. Mostly he loses 8 workers.
Look at this, Zerg's actually being pulled back because of all the various attacks going on.
Okay, so I do like this a lot more. The carriers are gonna pop 4 carriers. There's no Spire, there's no Hydra Den. But it's a very big Zerg. Well, actually,
Is Reality gonna big brain this right now?
I think Reality is gonna big brain this. The carriers have arrived. Some of them. He needs more, but there's not a lot of static defense, but constant pressure with Zealots. Are we gonna see that more AoE go down? Okay, Zerg is gonna be smart and try to get some damage done to the other side, but meanwhile, the Spine Forest is going back.
Yeah, it's not quite up yet, so these Zealots are again, you know, hoping to just fish back the Zerg army. Look at the A move back home. Zerg coming all the way back again.
7 more workers going down, so... Okay, Hydra Den is going down. The Stargate was scouted, I believe. Well, either way, you need to transition. Even if you just sniff it, it's just more... And Aspire.
Oh man, I think Reality has a really good chance right now to kind of just take hold of this game.
Oh, buddy. The problem is the Lings is the bigger thing. But yeah, you gotta watch those biles, because carriers are slow as shit, and that's a lot of Ravagers. Look at the... Oh, carriers on both sides. A nice surround on the Zerg.
22 probes killed, though. That was a huge blow to the economy of Reality.
But we're about even on worker kills, and the workers right now, as it stands, is a 5-worker lead. But realistically, you're on 5 bases for the Protoss. Protoss is in a way better economic state this game than previous ones we saw.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And here is the Sky Fleet. Like, Zergs hasn't even made Hydralisk. He's waiting for this fire to finish. I think he's just gonna put all his money in Corruptors. There's no Void Rays here, so that wouldn't be the worst call.
Yeah.
Corruptor Roach, I think, is the play. Corruptor Ravager.
Oof. Reality is gonna lose his 3rd base. Is it gonna survive for the recall? Just in time, the carriers have arrived.
Wow.
These Ravagers are gonna go down, likely.
Yeah, they need to leave.
Well,
they need to leave immediately.
But to get in that 5th base up, this game was a very good strategic call from Reality. He did lose a lot of workers, but at least he has 4 bases. Well, for now. And then there is a little hit squad on the left side, so these carriers and the carrier and the Warp Prism are going to catch this. And then the right, the aggression from the Golden Armada.
This is just so many carriers right now, man. It's going to be hard to have more Corruptors than Carrier at this point. Yeah, he's been making this army all game.
Yep, it's Oh, DTs!
Like the defense you were talking about. No vision. Okay,
oh, the Corruptors just don't have any upgrades, though. That's the thing. But they do have Queens for transfuses. That's the scary part. The Immortal is going to help with the Queens a little bit.
Oh. Corruptors starting to dwindle in number. There's still a lot of carriers here. Plenty of interceptors. Just not enough Corruptors to get through the bulk of these, but he's chipping away at them.
The defensive DTs, at least one of them, has made it across the map to help with the carrier hit squad. This is looking like we could be at the end of the game here. There's just been so much constant harass, so many worker kills on both sides, but Zerg's just losing their everything.
Yeah, like as the hatches go down, so does his opportunity to produce more larvae and make more army. This is looking bad for Zerg, absolutely.
And the Hydra... The desperation of Hydras. Oh, look at the Zealot run by on that other base. This is looking pretty GG. We should see it called pretty shortly. There's just nothing left for poor Zerg.
Is going down, but there's already like 4 at a time being made back.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Zerg is out of money. Reality, he's done it. He big brained it. Bought enough time.
And these have just been really great games to actually see. You know, we did have that interesting Ha/parting game, the last one.
The proxy, yeah.
And Old Man Slum is no slouch when it comes to aggression. The last corruptor goes down. These carriers are all gonna pop, and I believe, I mean, it should be, GG should be called. There's just nothing. A lot of workers went down for Protoss, but there's still, actually, Zerg has more drones, but all that time he's had to been making drones, trying his best to keep them alive, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not sure how he'll defend not this attack, but the next, you know, next attack or the next two attacks that are going to keep coming wave after wave. This is going to become tower defense if Zerg really wants to stay in this game.
And thanks for following Bolt Action Jackson. What a name. I love it.
Rolls off the tongue.
Bolt Action Jackson. You know, truthfully, it's
charge
funny.
lots in the main.
You know the play I would have liked to see rather than more Stargate? You know, you like the charge lots, just dump a bunch if you had the gas for it, rather. Which he does. Well, no, not really, but build in some Archons.
DTs.
Yeah, DT Archons would have been the play. Yeah. Because he just has Corruptors.
Game number 5.
Game 5 is reality. Jesus Christ. Can you believe we've been in these finals?
Going off.
Game number 5.
Skytoss coming through, making an appearance again.
I mean, it was just, on both sides, it was decent transitioning. Unfortunately, reality didn't get to transition. They were transitioning from, not reality, Old Man Slum. He didn't get that transition in to prepare for Skytoss. And honestly, it was a decent time, all things considered. But if there was an earlier Hydra tech switch, that would have went a lot differently. And we are on game number 6.
On your favorite map?
Yeah, Romanticide. Blah. No, I mean, honestly, for PvZ, in both sides, I actually like it. I mean, it is a little more Protoss favored defense, but realistically, in any case, it's kind of good. I just don't like the dealing with a lot of the drop harass. It's the two reasons I don't like this map are literally for... Hang on, we're just going to do the intros. You want to do the honors?
Sure. In the top left-hand side, representing Team GDA, it is Old Man Slum.
And in the bottom right, he's not from imagination, but we certainly can imagine him. Imagine reality. The blue Protoss.
Oh, that was the one I was waiting for. You were holding out till game 6 for that, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what?
Shivy, you're from Ontario, right?
Yeah, brother.
Okay, cool.
Sir.
I wanted to see if I was that senile.
No, good memory, though.
Yeah, man. Thanks. I gotta remember my homeboys. And I love the chat too, Scuba Steve. Easy A move race in a nutshell, LOL. And Hope's just like, LOL, this, basically. And then Macho Manus goes Scuba. And he's actually true, because these guys have been longtime friends. You think every race except Terran is an easy A move race. And I would say, true. That's Scuba Steve in a nutshell.
I'm sure Terran has the least opportunity to A move and win, if I can say that.
Yeah, it depends.
Unless you have 18 Thors, then you can A move.
I mean, the more I'm seeing it, I get why a lot of stuff's there, but there's a lot of, it depends on what the compositions are too. You know, like.
Yeah. Usually Terran has a lot of setting up and whatnot to do, so I consider that not A moving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you have to set up and then you A move, I think there was you have to do some stuff for that.
Yeah. Every race has their stuff, and it depends on how you play. But PvZ,
Yeah.
it's not like that's like a PvT thing. That was my argument on it. PvZ, I could see that because you're gonna get to, you know, you're going to see more of that Sky Toss
Let's
play.
not talk about Terran. They're losers. They're not in the finals.
Exactly.
But we do have Zerg and Protoss here.
No, it's always good to see
Probe.
different change. We had some monster Terran players. Yeah, Probe is probably going to make it back home. Not a problem. Just getting into health. The shield's already fine. Okay, the Lings aren't going to go aggress because of the Adept. So we are going to see a Adept Stalker follow up this time.
Yeah, these guys really don't miss a step in the early game. You know what I mean? Like,
They're pretty solid on their early game, absolutely. I mean, but realistically, with the memes aside, I thought very well we could have seen any matchup in the finals from watching everybody play this season. And you can see it in the bi-weeklies too. Like, every one of the players we've had in Legion Cup, they've been killing it. It's like some people had some unfortunate events, or maybe, you know, everybody can't win, of course. We had some good shots to see a TBT in the final, even. You know what I mean? Like these, like, yeah, yesterday, for example, that was amazing.
oh yeah, yeah. There's been a lot of good matches just in general in this season of StarCraft. I think it's getting pretty crazy.
The fact that we saw 2 mirror matchups in the finals today, a ZVZ and a PvP, was pretty wild too, though. You know, like, I was not expecting, but I was hoping to see this matchup just for a nice change of pace from everything. It's goes to show you.
Yeah. A lot of civil wars had to happen to get these two up here on the main stage. Okay, so we're gonna see another Glaive Adept opening. I mean, the Roach Warren isn't in reaction to this. I think the Roach Warren is part of his build.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it'll be in time, but he does have plenty of Lings on the way. He should know. You know, there's no third taken yet. Protoss usually takes the third faster than the Zerg these days sometimes.
Now, the thing is reality's been doing good, but Old Man Slum seems like he's pretty damn good at holding these this glaive pressure style. So I don't know if this was a good call on reality's point. We'll see. You know what I mean, from the previous games.
Yeah, no, you're right. Like, right there, Old Man Slum didn't even bat an eye. He knew exactly what he had to do.
So, I mean, it's one thing, too. In any league, we all sometimes can forget to, in the moment, especially if these guys at a best of 7, you start forgetting, but you got to remember to read your opponent, too. Their strengths and their weaknesses. But at the least, their strengths, in my opinion.
Gets a queen there. So far, only Lings and 2 queens get taken
2
out.
adepts survive. And more adepts. Okay, I take back everything I said. But
you know, this is end of 2020 kind of build here.
yeah. We're going back
Making
sometime.
him, it's like skill testing him. It's like, hey, do you remember this?
There's like one Ling harassing the third base for the Protoss. The funny thing is all this is going on. Yeah. But this pressure, this has actually been pretty damn good pressure from these adepts this game.
It's really disruptive to everything Zerg was doing. He's now fully focused on defense, right?
All right, I like this. We're going into Robo Bay this time, so these guys are kind of playing in their styles, so anything is possible.
This is as traditional as a PvZ is gonna get right here, folks. Zerg has a sizable force. He made this for defense, but now he's gonna take the opportunity to strike. One immortal on the way. Does he even have another one prepared?
Whoa,
He
this
does
is a
not,
different
so-
game, to say the least. We have Speed Prism being researched.
Oh no!
Oh, look at this War Prism micro. Beautiful pickups. Saves the base, saves the units. And these roaches are going to retreat. So we have disruptors with Speed Prisms. This is going to be a while with Blink.
This is quite an early disruptor, and maybe disruptor drops in the middle lines. Let's see what he can do with it.
Oh, nice snipe on the Overlord.
Oh, that is rough.
Okay, we got a 4th base being established by Old Man Slum. And the Warp Prism speed is about to go down. with more disruptors in production, and Blink about 90% complete. So again, I like seeing this Blink Stalker Disruptor play. It's from how things are going, especially against this Lingbane Ravager style.
Yeah, absolutely. Here comes the Disruptor shot.
Oh, just misses.
One worker goes down.
Yeah,
Pretty
that was
good
a
defense.
very good save.
Yeah, that could have gone
Colossus.
sideways.
Are we gonna see memes? Are we gonna see? I would love to see Colossus drops, a la Nina style. That would be hilarious.
It'd be pretty epic. He doesn't have any Forge upgrading +1 attack yet.
Oh yeah, he does. It's on its way. Just started.
Oh, he heard
Oh,
me
no.
talking, Gabe.
Oh my God, he almost lost the disruptor.
Yeah, these guys are sharing screens and in our voice chat.
Just like
He'll do what he
exactly.
can, but I mean, as long as he keeps him busy, it's doing its job.
Oh yeah, thermal lance being researched. +1 going down. There's centrifugal hooks, and we have groove spine. So there's gonna be a Hydra transition in this game, which it didn't happen. And the closest thing we had to this previously.
Yeah, it looks like Reality has scouted that. He'll be teching into the counter. No Storm inside. I don't think he has a Templar archives yet.
No, he's got thermal lance Colossus though, with +1 coming. So and the fact that he's Robo Bay, I don't hate it. I would actually like to see another Robo, but like this could be the game for Zerg to actually get the Spire transition and to punish this with Vipers.
Yeah,
And a
that
hive.
would be crazy.
That would be the play.
Big brain move. I think Old Man Slum should have a good idea like what tech path Protoss has open right now. Obviously, there's not 4 Stargates in his base, so you can eliminate some of the Sky Toss options.
Oh yeah, I mean he's not been able to get too much of a read into the base obviously at this point of the game because he'd just be sacking Overlords. But
These guys are gonna just basically shimmy around each other. I think Zerg's about to realize where the army is for Protoss. He's gonna have to swing back if he doesn't want to lose 2 bases to this.
oh, dear Lord.
Ooh, supply block with that Overlord as well. That is kind of a bummer. This base is super dead.
Oh my dear Lord.
Yeah, and I don't think he can even punish
Look at
this
the force
army with the
fields.
disruptors here. Still no disrupting. Oh, there's a Nova.
Juicy Nova! That's gonna leave a mark. Oh my God, is there gonna be another one? Oh, a little bit. That one was a little better for Zerg, but another base getting
God.
denied. This is a lot of DPS from the Hydras though, but we're gonna see the Colossus doing the work. We do lose disruptors that didn't even get another Nova. There was one that was just freshly there. The Blink and on top. GG, well played. Reality wins.
We have our champion, Dave.
We've made it, guys. Hope, are you here for this? We've made it to the end of the finals.
I'm here.
Holy shit.
Big
Reality.
brain.
Reality takes the freaking chicken dinner. He is the winner. What a goddamn series. What a goddamn tournament.
Congratulations. I spelled that wrong real bad.
Yeah, we can, it's alright. We can gotta hold off on the Twitch chat about that because they're a couple minutes behind, but jeez.
Oh, yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the prediction once I see the victory pop up.
Amazing. We actually had a PVZ finals.
Reality was nervous for it. I mean, he
Macho's
was
right.
the underdog, right? Reality was.
Yep. And I'm reading
400
chat.
MMR
Macho
goal.
Menace is
Yeah, he
saying,
is.
Macho Menace is saying exactly kind of what I was thinking. A fast hive and a lurker viper would have worked. That would have been a good move. That's you see Robo, you need those vipers.
Yeah, I think he had the disruptors pocketed for so long he didn't realize what was about to happen. Blink stalkers with disruptors and Colossus. Splash of sentries in there for good measure. Really well played by both players. But congratulations to Reality.
For the first place win.
First place, Winter NA.
I also want to point out his PVZ is his worst win rate at 44%.
Interesting.
Amazing.
So, he's probably got a lot of practice in before this.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it all depends on this
Absolutely.
stuff. I think the nerves, like we're saying, Reality was nervous. Old man Slum was nervous. An absolute legend. And there we have it. It's another Legion Cup. Down the tubes. One for the books. Reality
says
for
shout
the...
out to Oil Town. We saw him yesterday competing.
Yeah, Whaletown was doing fucking fantastic. Probe Scout Samuel stoked. Reality not letting me down. Grandmaster Protoss player in chat. Grandmaster Cannon Rusher, I should say. But he's a great guy.
Probe Scout.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd like to thank everybody for all your help for Legion Cup. King Shivy and Hope, you guys are the freaking best. Hope's stellar obs work, great casting. King Shivy, great casting. You guys with the hard carry for me.
Thanks for having us, brother.
Thanks to Magnus Smoke, Renegade for the raid, all the follows, Bolt Action Jackson, Stathis Mora, TSST 1956, Silo Cybin, Slayer SE2, Sleuth SE2, OSOTV. Oh, yeah, that was yesterday. Anyway, thank you guys. It's been great. Looking forward to more stuff, and I'm sure I'll be on ladder grinding later tonight.